This week on The Fourth Culture, you're inside Sonali's magical house. 5 people here that aren't the party.
Oh yeah, I'm the second in command, and therefore I'm gonna speak second. We're glad you're closer, Aramana.
Samuelson's my name.
Stay hidden, and if there's contact, come knock on the door.
You're in a large water-filled chamber.
There's a chance that something really bad is going to happen.
Find them, use them, become stronger.
Yrsa, why is this so familiar to me?
The space is going to disappear as a battle begins to ensue.
What?
Okay.
Give me a minute.
No metagaming. Thank you. Stop this, please.
You and your blue hat.
Hello. And welcome to The Fourth Culture. My name is Ramji, and I'll be your dungeon master and host as we explore the mysterious world of Urtu with our gang of fantastic players. Exploring Urtu with me tonight are Survey Team 3 as Kie, the luxurious Lisa, quite luxury, not premium, as Yrsa, the satirical Sheena Chan. Satirical Sheena Chan is quite hard to say, actually, and strange enough. As Barra, the jubilant Jotan.
Nah.
Jubilance. Your jubilance is recognized.
Yes.
As Kaman, the energized Edward Choy.
Yeah! Play the drum non-stop.
Oh,
like
the
the
bunny. Right.
Oh, right.
Took a while, folks.
Yeah.
Sounds like that.
We watched TV at that time.
Sure.
Through that era.
Long time.
Also, when I grew up, it was the Duracell bunny in the UK.
Yes, that's right.
'Cause
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't the Energizer bunny.
Oh really?
So it was in the US. It was the Energizer bunny.
Right.
In the UK, it was the Duracell bunny, and then I think it was confusing. It was like the marathon Snickers changing.
What was it in
I never really got
India
over
and China? Just curious.
it. Don't know. I think probably whatever the batteries were in India and China. at the time.
丢了小。
Duhu.
Yeah, no.
And lastly, but not leastly, the historically correct Hans and Cheryl. As things around the world continue to get better, we're thrilled to see that folks are getting up, on holiday and catching up with friends and loved ones and everything else. But as always, please be aware that not everybody's safe and sound just yet. So please keep washing your hands and using masks and taking care of yourselves and each other. We stream every Monday night at 7 p.m, which is now, now.
Okay.
There was rain delayed play, Singapore time, and we upload to YouTube approximately Thursday, which is the new phrase. We also stream other content on Wednesday evenings in Singapore time, and this week we're continuing our series of one-shots with Hans. Yay!
Hans's puzzling one-shot.
Yes.
I'm planning on having my second vaccine, so I will be appropriately intellectually capable for it. That's my goal. Now,
You will be groaning.
yeah, I'll just be in
in
misery.
mode.
So it'll be fine, right? It'll be net and work out just fine.
Halfway through, then you start shaking.
No, there's no anti-vax propaganda here. It's all good stuff.
We love it.
Just
Love it.
None of this stuff would be possible without some of the help from our friends at A Better Consultancy who continue to keep this nonsense broadly afloat.
You need simple, honest, and straightforward technology advice to help you scale and grow your business. If you're based in Asia or looking to expand your business here, then get hold of A Better Consultancy at www.abetterconsultancy.co.
Yay! Ooh. Thank you so much. This week, we're giving away a copy of the Player's Handbook, courtesy of our friends at D&D Beyond. So do stick around for a break. It's usually in about 90 minutes or so, where we'll be doing our usual random nonsense, but also drawing the winner.
Yes.
Sheena Chan.
Yrsa.
Last week, on the Fourth Culture, Kaman, Yrsa, and Bob found themselves underwater, and we tried to be stealthy, but it's very hard when you have a Bob the size of a bus. Actually, it's my fault, but we are blaming the griffin just cause. We got spotted by the sea elves who were patrolling the area on their sharks. And initially, we wanted to try talking to them because, Kaman is a sea elf. But unfortunately, they were more interested in the net. Because, they throw the net on us.
Yes,
Anyway, yeah. So they throw the net on us. So we like, okay, fuck it, we fight. So we hantam, hacha, hacha, and then two of them got away because one got scared by the Kaman, and then one, just pew pew and then disappeared. So yeah, Bob tried to catch him. Bob is good boy, but sometimes when the magic happens, there's no stopping. So we killed them. We took their stuff, and interestingly enough, we found out two things. Number one, Bob now has multi-attack. Damn fierce. Good boy, Bob. Number two, one of the sea elves that Kaman cast a spell on recognized him and was very scared. We don't know what that means. But the worrying thing is that sea elf got away. He's probably powtowing this news to all his friends.
Maybe I bullied him in school.
Yeah, could be, yeah. Our idea is that, maybe because he was using the power that the god gave him, right? We saw into the fact that one upon a time he had sexual relationships with a squid. So he pricey, so he ran away. That's what we think. Anyway, so after the fight was over, we look around and then we saw this flickering torch. And then next to the flickering torch is the Barra signal. So it's a very good sign that probably Barra was there. There was also a person standing there looking like a professor. So we spoke to him and we learned that Barra and Kie were actually inside the building. So we tried to go inside. Unfortunately, Bob is really damn big, so he got stuck in the doorway. I went inside, knocked on the door, and then after that, got Barra to come out, and then got Sunali to come out, and then Sunali very helpfully has this wand in her special box, a magic box that only appear when she want it to appear, and the magic wand make the Bob go smaller. Yay! So Bob can come in. So it went inside into Sunali's magic house, where it was dry, it was not wet. And then the princess was there also. So there was a very big reunion, everybody very happy to see Bob again. And then we spoke to the princess. And basically, she gave us two choices. We help her or we can fuck off. So we were like, your negotiation skill a bit weird, but okay lah, let's talk about this, okay? So we were like, you excuse us for a while. We go and check with our superior officer because you claim that, we are now under your what command. But then we don't even come from your country, so we check first, okay? So Barra cast a sending to Mark Tarask and then said that, this is the situation. And Mark said, we need to bring the princess back because otherwise, war was about to break out between the civilized kingdom and the Namandan Union because apparently we were not as stealthy as we should have been carrying out the task. And I'm like, we spent so many episodes talking like completely different people, We tried our best already, okay? Anyway, we explained the situation to the princess. And then the princess was very insistent on getting the jade diadem. And she said that she allowed herself to be kidnapped by the blood company so that she can go and search for the diadem. And apparently, she knew about the diadem because it was passed down in stories in her family. And she believes that if she were to go back to the Shadow Kingdom with us now, Akras and Jamana would just want her to sit there and maintain the status quo and then don't know when she will actually become queen or king. I don't know whether it's like tied to the leader of the civilized kingdom. Okay? And then she believes that if she gets the diadem, it will give her the power to straight away reacquire her kingdom. So we were like, are you very sure or not? This thing didn't come with an instruction manual, no? Are you very sure that this will be the effect? Then we tried to warn her about the negative effect because Barra almost died trying to find it out.
Actually died.
Yeah, actually died, but then, didn't lah. Because magic. So the problem was that she refused to believe us and she very, tiki lah, very, her teeth made of steel, must die, must do the thing, And then she was like, okay, fine, we will help you. And she said that all 3 pieces of the diadem are actually inside the ruins. So we're like, okay, fuck. So I guess we have to find no. So after that, she told us, go and take a rest. And then after that, 3 other people came inside the house as well. But they were not very friendly lah, don't want to talk to us, But it's okay, no problem. Kaman then did this very subtle thing and said, come, let's go outside and deal with the, pieces of the shark and whatnot. And then we all went outside to chit-chat lah. So Bob got to eat the shark and then we discussed what to do. And then I said, since you all have special friends in your head or your sword, then you all go and talk to your special friend and see whether you can find out more information, And then if cannot, then cannot lah, never mind, it's okay. And then after that, Bob kept asking about Shax. So we gave him the Shax talk. Explain, how things work. I don't think he gets it, and he tried to ask me, where is my no-no zone, but it's okay, young children is like that one. He's only 25 days old, so no choice. So after that, we went back inside Sonali's house, and then we decided, even though we are inside the house, we should keep watch anyway. We also leveled up to 10. Yay! So Yrsa is going to take first watch, while the rest of them go and talk to their friends. That's where we are.
Yay!
Wow, thank you very much, Sheena. As always, a very accurate recap. I don't know what I'd do without your notes, let alone your recaps. So, unless there's anything else.
No.
Okay.
Let's go.
We'll see you after the theme song.
Oh yeah.
Behold thine heroes as they observeth the troubled lands and stormy sea. They have no choice, it's national service for Marabanda Survey Team 3. A goblin captaincy, elven cleric, one small and green, one tall and blue, stoned halfling monk and bard who dedicates its campaign anthem to you. Here sings up all these party who streams sweet D&D. The folk culture is our name, but you can call us T4C. Asian influence on rule with less Eurocentricity. Now for some Asia Pen gang chants featuring Audi and Randy.
One coffee seat up for me.
Coffee seat up for me. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
新赛啦，麦乱来啦！
新赛啦，麦伦来啦。Dragon power. Dragon power.
I sound quite transatlantic, actually.
Animated is our party and we're actually very fun. We all go play really hard and we always sing a ton of songs where we find gods and monsters beneath the Urtu sun. We are Asians, the pop culture, and at last our song is done. Except for our reminder to follow and subscribe.
Normal is techno. It's supposed to be weird.
Yeah,
You
everything's
don't
fine.
understand it.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, the
It's all
timing is
good.
like that.
It's intention. Artistic intention. That's all it is. Absolutely no technical errors here.
Thanks for pointing it out, though, Christine.
Thank
it's
you for
important.
pointing out the non-existent technical error.
Mm.
Techno is techno.
Mm. Mm.
Techno
It's
error.
like 1
Technical.
hour later and everyone's still catching up. The face journey very different from the verbal journey.
You got us. Thanks very much, folks, for joining us as we kick off then. So, where were we all? You had just got to the point where you
You're
were
about to go to
settling
bed,
down.
I think.
Yeah, you were going to bed, right?
Yeah.
And you were going to set some people to watch, I think.
Yes.
was the first
That's
one.
correct.
We wanted to go and say hi as well
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
new people.
Like they've settled down in. So to set the scene again, basically you're inside Sonali's magical house that somehow appeared. Right, it's just
House
a door.
of Sonali.
Indeed, and it's really just less of a house and more of just a large room that's sort of been sort of subdivided by furniture into sort of like some sleeping areas and everything else. But she had, when you had needed some privacy earlier, sort of waved a hand and a door had appeared that given you a sort of small meeting room to be able to meet in. So clearly some,
Modular space.
yes, quite so. There are, right now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here that aren't at the party. There is the Princess Malena, who you've met. There is Sonali, of course. There's the professor who you briefly met earlier, the academic-looking fellow. And then there's a couple of folks who are wearing sort of, leathers and sort of like a mask. One of whom you met on the way in, who, when you showed the amulet, kind of like, sort of intercepted it. Another one of whom came in quietly, from the outside to rest. They've all sort of begun to bed down to take their rest and everything else, but you can absolutely go over to chat to them.
Okay. Before we sleep, maybe we should acquaint ourselves with our new, what's the word? Not companion, but the people we are, our new colleague.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good idea, yeah.
And also, who sets the watch here? Who's in charge of that?
Well, let's talk with them and see how.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I have a feeling if it was up to them, they might not set a watch because they don't know the fact that angry CLs might be coming at any moment.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Should probably talk to them. Yeah, good idea.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Who do we talk to first? Okay, the one that we actually had contact with, the one that we passed the pendant to.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. There's sort of a moment, and you see, I think, I believe it's a half elf, and he's sort of there, sort of going through his pack of things, and has it all neatly laid out in order to basically pack and repack things, sort of preparing for the next day, checking weapons and everything else, and sort of there's also sort of sat kind of cross-legged on the floor, basically, and sort of looks up as you all kind of walk over.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Yrsa.
Hello, Yrsa.
This.
Hi.
I'll allow them to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm the second in command, and therefore I'm going to speak second. Hi, my name's Barra, but I'm Bazza to my friends. Usually people got to earn it, but I'll give it to you for free. Hi, Bazza. What's your name?
Please said I don't enjoy talking to people's crotches.
I'm sorry, I'm awfully sort of like tall and strapping. Why don't you talk to my short friend over here? Her name's Kie.
Hi, I'm
Hello.
Kie.
Hi. I'm Chum.
Chum, nice to
Oh
meet you.
yeah. I've now squatted down. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good name. This is our colleague. His name's Introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Kaman.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. Yeah.
We will
Okay.
be joining you in the quest to help the princess get the diadem.
So I understand.
Yeah, so I figured we should get to know one another first.
I appreciate it. Yes, my name is Chum. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Perhaps it would be good to learn a little bit about what your capabilities are,
Yes.
and I can share likewise.
Oh, well, I get very angry and hit things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And things hit me, but I don't, feel so hurt. Unless you insult me. Please don't insult me.
It's so you would say it's more emotional and
Yeah.
mental issues.
Yeah.
That came out wrong.
Yeah. My hate. I hate it when people call me names. It's not very nice.
We're all fragile in our own ways.
It's true.
True.
Isn't that the truth?
It is the truth.
And what about you?
Oh yeah.
Second in command.
Oh
speaking
yeah.
Second.
Thanks for remembering that. Okay. So anyway, Bazza. So my name's Bazza. Go on, say my name, Bazza. Like we're friends now. You can call me that.
Please continue.
Okay. So anyway, Chum. I'm really charming. Not sure that it's working out now. Try again. Hey, my name's Bazza. Is it working?
So there's a small smile. So like a okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
I can tell. I can
So
see
like
this.
I talk to people in
Mhm.
case you need like talking
Mhm.
done. Sorry, I'm gonna just from my position, like don't be too overwhelmed. So like I pull up my shirt. You say like I'm like an acolyte and also like the chosen one of the lady. So if you need to get in with any sort of like deities, get some sort of like favors, like I'm the guy to see. Or you could check out this guy over here. He's got a really funky religion as well. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot to say I'm a bad. Nice to meet you.
I gathered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
this is my friend. Go on then.
Hello, I'm the High Priest of Eijnar.
I hope you won't take this wrong way, but I don't really do religion either way.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
It's all
yeah.
fine. So I mean, I appreciate your right to your
we
beliefs and
respect-
everything else, but
yeah,
it's not
totally,
really.
totally. Yeah, it's cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
fine.
no,
Understood.
yeah, it's like,
It helps because I believe enough to, in case you die prematurely, to assist you in returning, or prevent you from leaving the mortal coil.
he's a cleric.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were in a cult.
Oh no, it's we're like in different religions, but you know, it's like a
It's
sort of
just
like
the way
religious
that
harmony.
you delivered that
Oh,
was
yeah.
very much.
Oh no, I talk like that all the time.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I know. I
So,
know.
Cham, what do you do?
Oh, there's still we got like the smallest member of our party. Should be like like one.
Oh,
two,
yeah.
three, four.
Sorry. My bad.
Yrsa!
I'm sorry. You're just very sneaky sometimes until I forget.
So that's one of the things. I'm sneaky, I'm quite stealthy. I fight with a sword. And I'm athletic.
Great. That's also very much what I do as well.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a marksman, and reasonably useful, in terms of being able to make my way around different terrain.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's good.
Though I must admit, my bow is not that much use down here. But
Oh,
Oh no, that's too bad.
Do you need a secondary weapon? I picked this up outside. I took out one of the Bidens.
I have a crossbow, but thank you. Where did you get that?
So that was the other thing that we need to talk to you about. Just now when we were coming to here, we were spotted by some of the CFs who were around the area, and they attacked us. So we killed them.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you got all of them, it's okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Well,
One of them had magic and magicked away.
that's fine because they didn't see you coming into this building or anywhere around it, so that's okay,
no,
right?
They didn't.
Right, that's good. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about.
I hope so. But anyway, I will be taking watch outside just in case.
Yeah, I think I'll be too.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds like a very sensible idea.
So we were wondering about the other people in this group. Would they also be, up for watching as well?
Yeah, myself and my brother over there. And he
Oh,
points
yeah,
at
what's
the
his
other
name?
sort of more heavily masked chap. Or seems to be implied a chap now.
Shum.
We normally handle the watch for this party.
I see.
Okay. Oh, I was just like guessing his name. What's Okay, it's Crumb. It's Tum.
Right? Are you okay?
I know, I'm guessing his name.
Is this part of your religious ceremony?
I know, I'm just guessing his name,
Oh.
you know.
No, it's Armana.
All right, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. Oh, yeah.
What?
No, that makes sense. No, okay.
Is this a custom from where you're from?
No.
The
not
guessing of
exactly.
names?
Barra is, unusual. I guess, from where he's from, a lot of
Yeah.
people who are siblings tend to have names that sound similar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that so a cultural thing?
Yeah.
So what are your siblings' names?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd Okay, well, since we're pals now, I'll tell you if you call me Bazza. How's that?
Sure, Bazza.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I've got two brothers.
Hmm.
I'm just going to roll inside to see how much I can trust this guy. Can I?
Sure, go ahead. I mean, Liam and Rhys.
Oh, wow, that's terrible. That's a 9.
He's a random god you've met in a dungeon in the middle of, the lost ruins of Nagaranda.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, okay. They're called a Darren and Taryn.
and what's your name? Baron?
Did I say Barra? Yeah, I meant Baron. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, it all makes sense.
Small
Dylan?
emergency, something just dropped. The black
What are you
switchy thing.
doing?
Oh dear.
Fine, it's all okay. Come here, buddy.
Oh,
Come
Dylan.
here, buddy.
We've got a
Sorry,
dog.
while we secure the dog.
Come here, buddy.
The campaign mascot. He's keeping busy.
Oh, you good. Oh, come here.
That shifted the
Bye.
camera. Oh, Dylan.
It was just blending.
Into your shirt.
Okay. No, don't worry about it. We'll shift ourselves.
We'll
You
shift
can shift it back.
ourselves.
It's all good.
Eased ourselves.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
He's blending.
All right.
Okay.
So
No.
now that you have a Cham here,
Okay.
so Cham looks at you and says, "Look at him." No, don't look at Barra. He doesn't look at Barra. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. Come on, you can go down here. There we go. You're a good boy. Don't break electronics. Now, sorry. Yes, obviously I know exactly where we were. And what we're saying.
No, I just introduced my family.
Yeah.
You know, that's all you need to know.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
So you said you're Dazza and what was it?
No, yeah, so they're like Dazza and Tazza.
Dazza and Tazza.
I'm Bazza.
And you're Bazza.
Yep.
Right.
Anyway.
Didn't you say Darren and?
Yeah, I know,
Okay.
but like for short, like if you're their friend, so I'm promoting you.
So your name
friend
would be
with the family.
Baron.
Yeah, I know,
But
but
then
you
you
can
say
call me
your name was
Bazza
Barra.
for short. Look,
I'm ve-
hey, it's awfully late at night. You know,
Fair
it's
enough.
like-
Yeah, it is. It is rather late, and yeah, absolutely. No, it makes sense.
Yeah. So like you and your brother, like our captain was just saying, like, so like you guys are the only ones taking the watch. You want us to help out?
That would be great. It would allow us to take watch from two different places.
Oh,
What? Two different places?
Yes, inside and outside.
Oh, good point. Good point. Mm.
Okay, you're fine. You can do that.
Because inside, I think it's obviously a tunnel system, but outside is well, you have to watch up as well as down. Right? So,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good idea.
and he sort of looks and he says, "Okay, that's great. Is there anything? Do you need anything? Are you?"
Oh,
got
no,
all the
no.
supplies?
Yeah, we just wanted to introduce ourselves and understand if we can, split up the watches. And now that we've settled that, we would like to go and meet your brother as well.
He doesn't talk very much,
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like
but he's
a
and you see that he looks over and his brother's still looking over. Make perception rolls.
All of us?
No, whoever's just in the conversation.
Sorry, I rolled a 18.
I wasn't in the conversation.
Okay, I'll roll it in my perceptions.
23.
Buffed.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Plus 5.
Yeah, I think that's like 16.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a hard check. It was just more of a. You noticed that, despite seeming to be quite busy doing his own things, like the brother is very much kind of keeping an eye on you all. And every now and then, you sort of see that there's a bit of attention being paid to you, as if not hostile, just from a just checking in and a little bit of just pressure. That's all.
Every time you look, do I notice him looking over with my 16?
Yeah.
So every time he looks over, I'm like, like raise my shirt to show him the tattoo.
So he looks over, but he's not really. He's does make eye contact. He's not,
Okay.
you just notice that he's sort of like. every
I
now and
raise
then
my
was
shirt
like-
anyway.
Sure. I think you had been showing off your
I have.
your hot
Yes.
tattooed
Yeah, I have.
bod.
Yeah, I have.
Indeed. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Cham, since you mentioned that your brother doesn't like to talk very much, may I know what is he good at?
Very similar. We're both explorers, and that's where we've been hired. We're a little bit of the muscle, but not really. Our goal is really not to be detected. So
I see.
we tend to be. He's a bit more. And looks over at Kie and says a bit more sneaky than I am, perhaps. But nevertheless, yeah, we've worked as a team for a long time.
No problem. So that's 2 down. There's 2 more guys, right?
There's
Professor and another
there's Sonali, is one of them, and then there's the professor, the other one.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Very good. Have you worked with Sonali before?
At times. I mean, she's very knowledgeable about the ruins. We don't really come to this part very often, but we've been. We kind of came into town a few months back, kind of blew us in. But I've known Sonali on and off. She's very well known in terms of the folks who've plumbed the depths of these ruins. She's very knowledgeable. Certainly, and he sort of looks across to make sure that she's not listening. So certainly made enough money to buy a really rather nice inn.
Was it her who recruited you and your brother for this?
He sort of stops and pauses and goes, in a manner of speaking.
Okay. It's nice meeting you. We will go and just introduce ourselves to him. I know he don't like to talk, but I figure it's still polite to say hello.
It's very polite of you.
Sorry, what was his name again?
Aramana.
Amana.
Aramana.
Aramana.
Okay.
Aramana.
Aramana.
Aramana. I need to add one more.
Where is Ara?
Okay.
Aramana.
We approach Aramana.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. We earlier met your brother. My name is Yrsa. This is...
Hi.
Oh, no.
Hi, Baza.
So all you see is this, right? There's a heavy sort of leather mask on, dark eyes. Sort of you can see underneath the mask is some. You can't really see too clearly, but there's sort of some form of slightly darker skin. It's almost as if there's sort of camo that's been put on underneath the mask, so you can just see the eyes. The eyes are it's sort of clear brown.
Okay. Like, and this is my pal. His name's Kaman. And that's Kie over there. Hi. So I just wanted to introduce ourselves and seeing as you might be going to sleep, I thought you might appreciate a bit of a bedtime song. We're glad you're closer, Aramana. We'll soon be going on our way. You look like you weigh as much as a ton. We think you'll keep us safe today. Hey, Aramana. Yeah.
Lovely as always. He sort of, but unlike me, Aramana seems to be just mostly quizzical and not particularly sure why. But he's like, okay. And just seems to again be mostly not engaging with you guys, right? Like he's sort of politely, just sort of, as much as you can be, politely ignoring you.
I think at some point in his life, he found himself waking up without pants too, in the middle of the town square. Oh, that didn't happen, yes, sir.
Huh?
What?
That was a long.
That's okay.
It was a long time ago. Okay.
Now we go to the professor man.
Yes. So the professor, on the other hand, is very, very chatty, and so he comes over and says, "Oh, well, wow, yes, gosh, fantastic! You guys are all joining us. This is all really rather marvelous. Samuelson's my name, and nice to meet you. What's your name?
Yeah, Baza.
Bazzy?
No, Baza, short for Baron. Don't ask me why.
I thought. Oh, never mind. Okay. Right. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. And your name is?
Kaman.
Kaman, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Really rather, interesting to meet somebody from your background.
Yeah.
Really would love to talk more, very much more. About,
Have you met any others?
A couple, but only under duress, one might say.
Oh.
My duress, mostly, not theirs.
Oh.
But not the best experience of my life. Let's put it that way. But fascinated to chat with you at great length. Actually, I would love to know a great deal about everything. In fact, everything, because it's been my personal field of study for an awfully long time. Is both Mandarin and yes, but also their relationship with. Did you know, for example, that the sort of the primordial kingdoms of the water realms, including those of the sea elves, right, have been shaped by the legacy of multiple cataclysms, including that of the most recent one, and that the wreckage of Nagaranda actually is almost like a birthing chamber for this most recent flourishing of this empire.
We did not.
Well, I'm sure your friend here must have told you a great deal about this stuff.
How was it a birthing chamber again? Like, what do you
Well,
mean?
I honestly, I wouldn't want to put words into our learned friend's mouth in any way. So I would prefer to hear it. In fact, I would love to hear it very much from the perspective of somebody that must have been in this society.
He's putting them back in your mouth now. So, you have to tell us.
What? Why?
It's not, sanitary, passing words back and forth. So you should you should just tell us, like, how is this like a birthing chamber for like
Well, it's not literally a birthing chamber. It's,
Okay, but
it's,
like,
it's
how
a
is
figurative one.
how is like figuratively a birthing chamber? Nah. Go on then. Like,
I mean, figuratively a birthing chamber because
no,
this-
I know that you like me like figurative vagina. I know, but that's not what I meant. I mean, like, how so? Like, why is prosperity?
Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with your
No,
friend? You have to need some
I'm
healing.
trying to
I
understand.
don't think I can help, but
So, Professor Samuelson, just to check, you mentioned that your field of interest is CFs?
well, I'm comparative archaeology, comparative mythology is what I tend to do. I'm very interested in stories of both maritime cultures that live in the sort of the seas of the Dardanelles seas, but also specifically I specialised many years ago now in Nagaranda, and that's what brought me in fact to the coast of Old Karambir, no less, and so after
Professor
that,
Samuelson,
yes.
what do you know about the King of Corals?
Oh well, I mean, that's a title that's been used occasionally, but is relatively recent, I would say, in terms of the story. So I would say that as much as I would love to know more, and I hope you can tell me more, I perhaps focus on a slightly earlier era in terms of the history.
Because there is a passage in the scrolls that mentions the King of Corals and his queen.
Yeah. Did
is
you
that-
read that far? You know, the scroll in the library.
Yes.
Like, which part did you read up to? Like, did you remember the passage about like the King of Corals and his queen? Anything about that?
Sounds
No.
like it's and he sort of pulls out a sort of a book and then starts flipping through it and he goes, yeah, I mean, I've got some reference to it, but I'm not, it's not, I don't consider it to be, I'm not really, I'm fascinated by the thought. I presume it's something illusory to, the current ruler of the Sea Elfin Kingdom or similar things like that, because, well, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, we're just curious why he would need a queen.
You know,
Same
for
reason.
the sex.
Well, quite so. Same
How
reason I think
on
anyone
earth
needs
would
to
you
be,
have
right?
Prince of
Or a
Princess
king
of
or-
Corals if you don't have a queen?
Yeah, but his queen wasn't a sea elf.
Maybe you people have fertility problems. I don't know. Humans are, quite good at, giving birth.
Giving what? Sorry?
Birth. Yes. Like have the babies.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, that's very much so.
That's why there's so many halves.
Indeed. There are very few, well, I mean, and he sort of looks over nervously and goes, I don't mean to cast aspersions, but the elves don't, they are,
Breed?
huh?
Breed?
They don't breed
Right.
outside of their race.
No, I mean, there are many half-elves in the world. In fact, if anything, I would say that, as you said, the cross of the bloodlines is very common. But themselves, they do keep themselves a bit to themselves, and certainly the noble lines don't pass down into, let's say, less more mixed blood.
So you're saying in order to be the...
I'm saying they're racists.
Yes, I figured as much.
Right.
I was trying to find a nice way to say it, but yeah, it's called, it's correct. Racist.
And what, in your learned opinion, is the reason for the sea elves' particular, shall we say, bloodthirsty nature?
Oh, I mean, there's probably many of them. I think the worship of Baldar is probably a significant reason and scope of that. I think partly it's the nature of, like, if your domesticated animal is a shark, it's probably something that's going to appear in the psychology a great deal.
Isn't Buddha a deity that's, moved on?
They worship him. I mean, why?
We worship in Nagaranda.
I mean, it's.
Oh.
I mean, yes. I mean, it's one of these ones of like, well, sort of looks at you kind of with a great deal of puzzlement. And says, right, okay, sure. I mean, I'm always happy to expound on this at great length, but at the end of the day, as your friend has pointed out, I mean, worshipping elemental powers of the sea and using the name Buldar is as valid as worshipping an idol that's been consecrated to it. I mean, but again, the stories and myths would say that unlike perhaps some of the other of the Dharanese pantheon, Buldar's ascension was not complete.
At this point, Barra has. You've noticed that ever since you talked about the Coral King and why he might need a queen, Barra has become very quiet. So he's just like, okay, like you guys continue the conversation, and then he sort of wanders off. So you guys can continue the conversation if you want, but I've wandered off.
Sorry, you mentioned ascension. What is ascension?
There's no universally agreed answer of what happens, but in essence, the gods of Urtu, the demigods, the scrappers, the fight for the eternal power, all the rest of it, they reach a certain point where this transition happens, where they get to have so much power that they can't manifest on the planet in this sphere, but it allows them to manifest elsewhere, we presume. And we presume that based on a few records of people who have lost that power and have, been confined to Urtu. So it's a form of transcendence, we believe. It requires a lot of power. And that power is often at the cost of people.
As in, people have to die in order for them to ascend?
Well, the stories talk about this. The stories talk about how certainly the various rituals and goals of deities are about gathering power and sufficient power to reach that point of ascension, yes. And there are different paths that deities walk. I think the least sort of tragic of which is the attention and affection of those that follow the god. The most tragic of which is their sort of souls and life themselves. It's arranged. There's lots of these stories, and they've been around for as long as history stretches back in Urtu.
Wow, we would love to hear from you much more, but we are sorting out the watch order right now.
Yes. You know what?
So we'd best speak
Well,
to
I would just love to speak to you some more, though. I mean, I would be so very interested in some of your insights about. Tell me, what's breakfast for you?
Professor Samuelson, I'm sorry, I need to borrow him for a while, but I will return him shortly and you can talk more. Okay?
I would be so thankful. If
Thank
you.
you, thank you. You're very nice to talk to. I grabbed the team and I moved them away.
Barra's over there.
Okay. Barra. Okay. So we have met our new our new cliques. This is a very strange group that we have ended up. So are you going to tell him that you don't have your memories anymore?
I don't know. Should I? And will he be disappointed if he hears that I eat porridge for breakfast? And prata sometimes?
They always say never meet your heroes, you know. You find out they eat prata, then you're very sad. But I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, he's going to ask you a lot of questions, and then when you cannot answer, he's going to figure it out anyway.
So it might be just
not
much
as
more
healthy.
convenient.
But he might leave you not alone, but he might not be so, eager to ask you so many goddamn questions after that also lah.
Fair. I suppose Sonali's running the show, so we should talk to her about the watch order.
No problem. So you talk to your god, you go to your sword, okay? I figure I will watch with the other two boys.
I can do second and third if need be.
Hey guys, I've got this spell I haven't really been using. Like, if we're going to be watching outside, I can set up my little dome. We can see through it. People can't get through.
Oh, but can they see the dome?
Yeah, they can see the dome.
Hmm.
I mean, but they can see this door anyway. So I don't know. Like, yeah. Let me just call it up. Let me just plumb the depths of my memory to see what the spell does.
Yeoman's tiny hut.
Yeah.
Hut, 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 hut.
Oh God, where the fuck is it?
It's 3x3 space.
Like, I can fit up to 8
Itchy?
people. I can fit up to 8 people in there.
Okay.
Boo 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 boo.
I'm slightly confused about the outside of the place we're in.
Yeah.
So there's a gatehouse that we have to get through.
There was a gatehouse. I mean, it's basically a ruined gatehouse, right? But then there's a gap. In fact, I can show you. I can't.
By the way, I
show
can't see. I've used up my spell slots for sending.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's good.
you can use it as ritual. Oh, you're
Oh yeah,
bard, bard.
I can use it. I can.
Can
10
bards do
minutes of
rituals? I
hut,
can't remember.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So I'll need to remember if. Do bards get ritual caster?
Yes, we do.
You do? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
like,
In which
yeah.
case it's fine. So yes, absolutely, you can do it as ritual caster.
Okay. So
Okay, so so there is a gap between the gatehouse and what would, I guess, have been some other part of the structure that's been sort of swept away as part of the rubble and slide, and that's where you guys came in, sort of to the space.
Okay. So is it quite obvious that there's a door there, or
No, it's not obvious at all. It's not that it's like now that you know it's there, you kind of like, oh, okay, that's the sort of patch of shadow that leads under it. But you're 20 meters underwater. Yes, sea elves have dark vision, all that kind of stuff, but like from a practical perspective, you'd have to know to look there.
okay, cool. I think Barra is okay. We probably don't need that because I also worry that they might suddenly see the tomb and then. But let's go talk to Sonali first. Hello, Sonali.
Oh, hello, sir.
Yes. So as mentioned earlier, on our way here, we ran into a sea elf patrol. They spotted us. We fought them, and 2 of them got away. So
Yes.
we are going to be setting up a watch.
That would be greatly assisted. I think Cham and his brother tend to do the watches for us, but that would be, I think, an extra pair of eyes or 2. Yeah.
So I was wondering, would since you seem to be the leader of the group in a sense, would you like to set the watch order, or shall I?
I mean, it's sort of easy for me because I go, Cham, who's going first, you or your brother?
Okay.
So
no problem.
it's not a hard conversation for me. So
will
I
speak
wouldn't
to them.
presume to interfere in your chain of command.
No
So-
problem. I will speak to the brothers.
And they will stage that, but basically Cham's going to go first, and then his brother's going to go second, and they're going to do like
and they're
a,
watching inside the tunnels. I think we are watching outside or the other way
up to
around.
you, and so you
Yeah.
can discuss it. It's probably if you are if you're being CLV or if you have the ability to swim underwater, they wouldn't mind. It's net to them. Actually, they're getting wet either way.
Alright.
I suspect that they might be more effective outside than us because we're much more obvious. They're much better at concealing
Stealthing.
themselves.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
So we might be less help out there.
Alrighty. We will stay in here and wake everybody up. I can be
In
loud.
case there's trouble, yes.
Alright. We go speak to the brothers. Hello, Cham.
Mhm.
Yes, we spoke with everybody and we decided that for the watch order, because you and your brother are better at staying hidden, perhaps you could take the one outside. We will take the one inside.
Very happy to.
Okay. I will be on the first watch.
That's great. If you need anything, obviously you would come straight back in the door.
Mhm.
If I need something, you will probably not hear about it until either I show up or something else does, right?
I guess.
I have no way of communicating with you.
Okay. Look, maybe should I accompany this gentleman since I've got a message spell, or there's 4 of us.
I mean, it's fine. It's just a watch. I'm just going to be 20 or 30 meters above us. Not
Okay.
20 meters, or 20, 30 feet above us. So I suspect it'll be fine. I'll just stay sneaky. Just be aware that
Stay hidden, and if there's contact, come knock on the door.
Absolutely. So likewise, don't no one be a hero.
Oh, like, could you tell us from here, like, if I were to like poke a stick up in the ceiling, where would you be? Just so I can communicate with you, if necessary.
So once you're outside the door,
Yep.
sort of up,
Like, but from here?
it wouldn't work.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
East. I mean, you could talk to Sonali, but I don't think it will work
Okay.
from my experience.
All right, got it. That's fine.
She's got some special stuff, so you never know.
Yeah. Okay. No, I think I've bothered her enough for one day. It's okay. Let's go about our business.
Right, you are. Then I'll get going. And thank you very much. I appreciate the burden shared.
No problem. Kaman will be on the.
Second watch, and if you don't mind, could I borrow the half plate?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Pass him the half plate that we took off the corpses of the other seals.
Alright.
Great.
You didn't get up in half plate?
No, I'm planning to.
Oh. Smack it up. Fair enough. Yeah, go to it.
I hit myself on the head, and I know things.
Cool.
I'll take second watch, I guess. Oh no, I'll take third watch, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which leaves
My perception is higher now. So. Yeah.
which leaves Kie free to.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Go
The
summon
sword.
in the sword. Cool. Okay, so you take first watch.
Yep.
And so Cham also heads on out. You're basically in this sort of long corridor, and I presume you're going to put yourself by the portcullis area, like that you were kind of swimming through, or are you going to wander up and down the corridor?
I'll park myself. Is it only a one-way area? Like, can people approach from the other side?
So there is as you kind of come out of the door, there is a corridor that runs from your left to your right, east to west, one might say. And then there is a sort of where you are, and where that door is, in front of you on the other side of the corridor is a opening, which is where that portcullis is jammed, and then the opening is to the rest of the sea, right? And that gatehouse that's there.
Okay.
So the corridor stretches to the left and to the right. And then you can see at the end of the corridor, it clearly then turns, in either direction. Or if you go off to the right, it turns to the right. If you go to the left, it turns to the right.
I will stay in one spot with the idea that if I'm moving, I might be easier to be spotted.
Okay. Alright.
And try to just.
Can I get a stealth roll from you?
Okay.
And then a perception roll from you, please.
Oh, stealth plus perception.
Oh no!
Oh no, I was gonna set up the dome there, but then.
My stealth is 10. My
Okay.
perception is.
It's
That's a
tilt.
tilt. That's a
Yeah.
tilt. My perception
Oh no!
is 8.
Okay, cool. So it's you're in a large water-filled chamber or a large water-filled sort of like a corridor. The water goes swish, swoosh, swish, swoosh. It's kind of distracting at times. Every now and then you find yourself kind of in water losing your balance, and you kind of invert yourself and kind of then have to right yourself. And it's just all a bit much, really.
Shit.
Yeah. But for the moment, things seem to be just fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. What are you doing?
I go into the sword.
You're going to the sword, okay.
Which is with Yrsa.
No, you have this one.
But as in-
Yeah, but
Oh,
now when
yeah,
I go
yeah,
to the sword, I pass it
Yeah,
to you,
yeah,
right?
sure.
All right, so
So-
you're going to sword past through it.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to you then.
Okay.
Okay.
Command is on next watch.
Come on to the next watch. You're having your 4 hours of meditation now.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'll transfer first 4.
Got it. And then when are you doing the...
I was planning during the third watch.
You got it. Okay, cool. And are you doing anything before you go to sleep, or are you just going straight to sleep?
I'm messaging. I'm sending to my dad.
Oh.
Cross.
Here's the message.
Oh.
I'm using a level 4 spell
Go ahead.
because I've got no more slots. So
hardcore.
it is a very. Do I get extra words? Or
No.
no?
I don't think so with sending it.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Dad, Christian Mark, Duke Intaros sent Blood Company after us. rescue mission trapped to get Namandan Union into war. Found princess who seeks legendary diadem before returning. Love.
Okay.
Waiting for his response.
A few moments pass. You hear a bastard selling his own country out. Shadowguard refused to chase myths. Malena took matters into her own hands. Barra, I'm not sure.
What?
It's okay, Barra, go to sleep.
A few seconds later,
Okay. Oh,
you hear another voice in your mind. It is not a crust,
okay.
but it sounds perhaps like the voice that you spoke to when you did the sending with the scroll.
Okay.
It says, is Malena safe? Can you bring her back to Shadow Throne? Alternatively, render assistance to ensure her safety. She is the last of her line.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought she had a brother.
Yeah, that's what I think that's what we all think. I don't know. Okay, I'll attempt.
Yeah, 25.
Thought Malena had brother. She sleeping. We will render assistance since she will not return without us doing so. Do you communicate with other people? Judgmental.
There's no response.
Night, Barra!
As you go to sleep. No problem.
Okay, but let me know if you want me to take my watch.
Will do. So, Kie, you head into the sword. And as you do so, you find yourself, as always, wandering up a mountain. And the mountain is dark and sort of, you see that there are storm clouds that are sort of backlit by little bits of flashes of lightning that then cast these momentary flashes as you begin the walk that you've now become a little familiar with. These large menhir-like, plates that kind of stretch up sort of this path that you head up. Where are you going?
I guess where me and Ryaka used to train.
Okay.
Ryaka and I.
So, you visualize where you want to go. And relatively soon, as you continue this sort of interminable walk, there's a point where there's a branching that allows you to walk off the main path. And as you continue to do so, you eventually sort of crunch of gravel under your feet. You eventually find yourself on a large stone cliff edge, which leads to a cave, outside which stood unnecessarily brutally, staring into the darkness, is your one and only Ryaka.
Ooh, booty.
Hi, Kie.
Wrong one.
Wrong one. It's bad.
Hi, Ryaka.
Hello.
Did you get my questions from Koshi?
Have you been training?
Well, I've been doing my job, which requires fighting, so yes.
Training first, answers later.
Oh,
And then he will take you through a
Shit.
series of really unnecessarily brutal training practices in the manner of these things, as you have recently become level 10.
Barra's
Oh, yes.
Barra's thinking, oh shit, we should have taken her. Like, we should have taken a cap of water breathing.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't need anymore. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anyway.
So, congratulations on level 10. You get all sorts of wonderful things, I believe, at level 10. And Ryaka will be taking you through how you would use that, your additional kind of what do you get at level 10 as a monk?
Go to your features.
I did look at it. No, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hit points.
Yeah.
It's a monk. It's probably like just a win button.
Yeah.
It's probably a button that says I win, unless. No, never mind.
No, I'm immune to disease and poison.
There
Oh,
it is.
wow, nice.
What?
So
Yeah.
basically,
Purity of
Ryaka
body.
just stabs you with poisoned weapons for 2 days. Subjective time
Yeah.
to help you develop.
Poisoned
Yeah.
weapons.
I'm gonna put this in
Oh,
you so you get used to it.
Yeah.
Ryaka stabs you with his poisonous spear on a regular basis. Oh dear.
Training
for this show.
Make you
coming from me.
stronger.
Sheila, married couple, very
Yeah, that's right.
Oh boy. Yes. Thank you, Casey.
Oh no.
At some point in this break, however, as you are taking some downtime, he sort of looks and goes, You've come a long way since the person I met. Your training is acceptable. You had some questions.
Yes. What do you know about Boulder?
So the thing is, why are you asking?
Well, in the real world, we came across a scroll, and it was quite dangerous. Barra actually died reading it. He's okay, but we're trying to find out more about Boulder and the Dragon Emperor, so we know what to do next.
Make an insight roll.
Uh-oh. He's like, father!
Yay!
So I don't know if
It's not gross.
no, you guys can't see it,
Can't
but
see it.
I mean, it's not a 20.
the, I think the tip
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm gonna take a picture
Just
and
the
post
tip.
it on.
Oh, okay,
lama,
forget
lama.
it.
Yeah,
Never
you can
mind.
look at it now.
Look at that, folks. Look at that.
So Lisa always rolls once, non-stop, but this time she has rolled a
17
Woo!
plus
Because
3, so it's a 20.
Wow.
Wow.
yeah,
Nuts.
Wow.
because Ramji got her a dice tower. So
Yeah.
it's
Yay! You're the best.
not stop. Yeah.
So he says, so you see there is a flash of, annoyance when you say Buldar's name.
Oh.
But then when you say the Dragon Emperor, there is a sadness.
He's the father. He's the father. I think he's the father.
Who's the father?
The emperor is the father. Father of Ryaka, ask him.
Is he saying anything?
So he looks into some. Buldar is a lying, manipulative, scheming bastard. That's who Buldar is. And fortunately, he is tucked away somewhere he can't do anything here. And I'm certainly tucked away somewhere he can't get to me. So it's all even, isn't it?
He was crazy, remember? Remember he was being controlled by something.
What?
Are you there? Stop this.
I'm Agatha.
No, you're not in this light. None of this nonsense.
Putting on my dragon mask.
Nope, none of this metagaming nonsense. Nothing.
Okay.
It's just you.
Okay.
Was Boulder the one controlling you?
I wouldn't say controlling. I would say infecting.
Infecting.
Yes.
So you were forced to follow his orders?
What is going on there as well? No metagaming. Thank you. Stop this, please. Leave me doing this nonsense. I will not have nonsense over here, and I will not have nonsense over there. You stop this
We have
immediately.
the worst note passers in this world.
You are terrible. You detention. You be careful.
We were never
Teacher, I never do
good at-
anything.
You are.
You and your blue hat. Yeah.
What do you mean? How is he infecting you?
I said I had no control or limited control over myself. That is because what do you know of my brother?
You have a brother?
Bravo.
Is he a twin?
I mean, I'm the only one without imaginary friends.
Not much. He is powerful, but he's a bit crazy and dangerous.
Wait, his brother?
Wait, as in Boulder?
No, he's asking you
Firstly,
whether he
you're
will.
not there, right?
Okay, no. I'm asking as Lisa. What?
He said, what
Oh,
do
so
you
it's a
know
new
about
person.
my brother?
Who is your brother?
Riaka's brother.
Are you asking this?
Yeah,
Okay. You just mentioned him.
Boulder is your brother? No, the Dragon Emperor.
Yes.
Oh.
And he's been dead a long time. And mentioning him and Bulldar in the same phrase brings back bad memories, let's say.
What memories? Oh, God.
I'm trying to communicate with my mind.
Oh, no.
Right. Okay.
Telepathy.
So he says, Bulldar was able to gain influence over me, infect me. I lost my sense of self in many ways. And it is arguable, possibly even factual, that he did this to punish the failure of my brother.
Okay. Do you know where he is now?
My brother?
No,
He's
Boulder.
dead.
Boulder.
Oh, like I said, well, I presume he needed to control me because he's incapable of manifesting in one way or another. He exists, but is ascended like my misbegotten father.
Okay.
No.
Thank you for telling me these things. I see that it was not pleasant.
It's very unpleasant. These are not memories, but I appreciate it all the same. Now, tell me, why?
Well, we found a scroll, and
Yes, you said the scroll.
yeah, so that's
That's
we're
it.
just trying
you
to.
were in a library, you found a scroll, and you brought back 2,000-year-old war wounds.
There's a chance that something really bad is going to happen because we know of a princess who wants to get the jade diadem. Do you know anything about that?
Yes? Why? What? That was destroyed.
Yeah, so she's trying to get them back.
I mean, powerful artifact.
What do you know about it?
My brother used to wear it on his brow. Allegedly, there was some uprising of some sort. And the uprising, part of what happened was they sundered the symbol of rulership, the jade diadem on his brow. I think my brother was left dead at the end of that. Certainly, I'm unaware of his fate beyond that moment.
Sorry.
By that point, I was a long way away, and relatively soon afterwards, I was unable to have faculties of my own.
Do you know what would happen if the jade diadem is put back together?
Imagine somebody would become the ruler of ancient Karambir again. I mean, certainly it was supposedly a artifact of great power. Potentially aided my brother in his control of this place. But Kie, are you seeking the jade diadem?
No, not for myself. My team, we've met someone who is trying to, and we are afraid that if she does, then people will die.
People
Carol.
will die.
Yeah, so we're trying to find out as much as we can and hopefully stop her from putting the diadem back together.
But people will die regardless.
What do you mean?
Look around you, apprentice. All of these souls kept in the back garden of your own. They got here through death.
Well, yeah,
People die. This is not a friendly
but
world.
the deaths that she might cause would be huge and unnecessary.
And yet, what about the lives she may save? I do not know this person, but power is not intrinsically evil. Evil is not intrinsically evil. It is the actions of the powerful, perceived in a particular context. What I did as Ryaka, this beast I was for however long it was, until I met my end, would be considered evil. Am I evil? I had no control. Probably. But this is chasing after the relics of my brother's rule. There are many such things existing on the surface and underneath. Many powerful items, many powerful relics, spells. Find them, use them, become stronger.
I am stronger now.
You are.
Thank you for being a good teacher.
Your progress is acceptable. He sort of... He is 100% sort of like forehead brooding.
Oh, wow.
I don't really know what to do about that.
He sort of looks at you and goes, have I answered your questions?
Yes.
Then let's train more.
Yes, let's train some more.
If whatever you're sticking in her is disease or poison, please see a cleric.
Do you have cure disease?
I guess I better prep that for tomorrow.
Or like next month.
Roll up a batch of penicillin.
Gonna need something stronger than that. Now,
This orange I bring from home, got a lot of,
Oh,
got a lot of more already. Can. Sorry.
he seems broadly focused on your training, and with that still insight roll, every now and then you do catch him sort of lost to memory a little bit.
Oh, poor guy.
Okay. during our downtime, if I try to ask him about it and say that I've noticed you seem a bit lost sometimes, like in thought, does he open up about it?
Make a persuasion roll for me.
Ooh.
That's how
Shit.
it feels.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
So it's random. It's random.
Charisma
Right?
+1. But
Yeah.
0.
No, yeah,
That's
0.
Hey,
Just
why you think of that?
Hey, you got advantage. Oh wait, again dwarfs. It's-
Against dwarfs.
No,
Ah.
Because she's a dwarf. Rex is a
Yeah.
dwarf. Sort of looks and goes, it's nothing. It's fine. Old memories.
men.
Everyththing's fine. No, he doesn't say that. He's just like, nothing's fine. It's
It's
old
like an
memories.
onion. You have to get through the layers slowly.
And then you find
Oh,
at
I
the center is nothing.
It's just
Well, he just makes you
Four
cry and then
layers.
you find nothing in the middle.
There we
Mm.
go.
Okay, I have one more question.
Mm.
But it might be for Kosh. Might be more appropriate for Koshi. I don't know whether Ryaka would know. Can you come out of the sword? Because there was a soul that used to visit me when I was still figuring this sword thing out. And
Oh
I
my
was
God.
wondering whether you could too.
Night visits from Ryaka.
When you say visit, what did you mean?
He would appear and be very cryptic and scare me because I didn't know what's going on because I had killed him earlier that week.
This place is an extension of your will. It's an extension of your soul. So, I'm sure it may cost something. You'd have to speak to Kashi, but it should be possible.
Cool.
What would you need me to do?
I don't know. Fight alongside me, talk to my friends. You seem to have information that we might find helpful.
It is unclear to me that I wish to speak to your friends.
Then you can just train with me.
That is acceptable. Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
wow, everybody's got an imaginary friend now.
Everyone's got an imaginary friend.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing? You're so like,
Like, damn lah, get a room. Oh wait,
Oh.
this was easier when you went in the sword.
Yeah, so literally, like, you've just got the sword, like, strapped onto you. The sword, every now and then, just gives off, like, a slightly, you know.
Why is it vibrating?
You hear Koshi's voice go, "What's getting spicy in here?" No, you absolutely don't. You absolutely don't. Absolutely don't.
like, no, I know my imaginary friend.
It's hilarious. Yrsa is literally the only one.
Who doesn't talk to herself?
Actually, no.
Oh my god.
It's interesting. You do hear the sword of Koshi.
But what does he hear?
Yeah, what do I hear?
Yrsa.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me, it's Koshi.
Oh. Hello, Koshi. Hello, Koshi. How can I help you?
I wanted to,
So cute.
I wanted to acknowledge the time that you mishandled me, but I also shocked you slightly.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's my bad. You know, I was rude. I shouldn't have touched you without asking permission.
And I, in turn, should not have unnecessarily shocked you.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
I don't know why I'm doing Ryaka's voice for Koshi, but it's fine. Moving on.
Stuck to the broody thing.
Ah. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, but now you have a channel to communicate with Koshi if you want to get her out.
Mm.
Ah.
Mm. Yeah. So, is everything okay on the inside?
That's a complex question. I've been a sword for a long time. Inside of me is the combined soul of me and my eventual progeny, if you will.
How did that
Descendants.
happen?
It's a very long ritual. Do you really want to know?
No, not the ritual. I mean, because Kie mentioned that you're a dwarf,
Yes.
but she's a halfling.
Sure.
So, I mean, yeah, how?
No one's entirely anything particular. I mean,
Right.
like everybody's a mongrel in one way or another. So,
Oh, yeah, I suppose that is true.
I mean,
And-
well, that's not entirely true, but I think there's in general,
Mm.
and so some of my blood is in her veins. No, not literally. I mean, figuratively.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a long way. There's a lot of grade in between.
Yeah.
I see.
Many. Yes.
Since if you got time to chat a bit,
Yeah. Honestly, it's pretty boring. In this.
Oh,
Like, I mean, it's sort of and have you ever had a conversation with Kie?
yeah.
I mean, she's nice and everything, but she's done nothing.
She's trying her best.
No,
lah.
she's great. I'm very proud of her.
I mean, she did kill one
I never
of the
tell her,
deathless
but I'm
the
very
other
proud of
day.
her. She's just done very well.
Ah,
There's a
yeah,
lot to take in, right?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, she's growing. She's
Yeah,
quite
she has
young.
to work harder. Apply herself a bit more.
Okay, I can try to ask her to apply.
No,
herself.
it's okay. It's fine. Like,
So anyway,
I think her boyfriend's doing that.
oh,
Oh.
okay then.
I don't know if it's real or not. I'm just joking with you. So.
Sorry, I'm not used to talking to a sword and then having you joke.
I'm not used to talking to a goblin.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a first for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was wondering.
This is great, by the way.
Yeah, you've been around for quite a long time.
A long time.
Ah.
That's why your sales rule is so low.
I was wondering, were you around during the time of like the Dragon Emperor and when Karambir was not ancient?
As a sword, yes.
Oh, okay. Right.
But as a person, no. I was
Even before that.
a long time before that.
Oh wow.
That's why I say it's my blood's kind of
I see.
dispersed a lot.
I understand. Okay. We will make a idle chit chat. Since I figure that you probably wouldn't know specifics about that era that we are interested in right now.
But yeah, no, I you can talk. You can ask.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay.
Gosh, she seems surprisingly just up for a chat. You don't get any useful information out of him. But he's also one of the reasons why you have a terrible perception roll, because you spend the majority of your shift chatting
Whispering to the sword.
Yeah, exactly. Like, in a kind of respectful way, because it has given you a headache before. But also, he just seems remarkably chatty. Not about anything useful.
All right. No problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll happily chat with the sword to improve relations. And then we can.
This is so unfair. Like when he talks to Kie, he's just like annoyed all
Yeah.
the time.
You know how it is, well, they're usually friendlier to people outside the family.
True.
That's true.
True.
It's
Parents,
polite.
parents and children, right?
Yeah, it's like-
Chit-chat. Okay, on to people
Auntie,
with
uncle talk.
better information.
Indeed. Now, Ed, you're about to slam your forehead. Oh no, you were doing it in your watch, right? So,
Yes, I'm doing my watch.
first watch passes with a pleasant conversation. It's all irrelevant to you because you will see what happens, but things are good. So the second watch, who was on second?
Only cheese.
you're doing second and third, right?
Yrsa will probably tell me where to go.
Will you tell me where to go for second watch?
Yes. I will tell you. So when I was watching, I watched there. I mean, honestly, it was a bit hard to watch because I was a bit distracted talking to the Goshi sword. Sort of Goshi. But anyway, I figure if you move around, people can spot a moving thing more better than if you stay put.
And just call me Koshi or something.
Oh! So kind of you. Did you hear that?
Is it safe
What?
for you to be communicating with the sword of Koshi? Isn't it Kie's sword?
Well, it is, but he's allowed to have other friends, Whole lifetime talk to one person who's holding
I'm
him.
so glad you understand.
Right? It's very
It's just
boring.
like it's not like I'm not a thing to be. I mean, I am a thing to be around. But the point is that, like, you know, yeah.
Like completely distracted listening to the song.
Right.
exactly.
You know, it's not unreasonable to have a chat. And, like,
It's good to see
if I
other
could
people.
drink tea, I mean, I'm drinking tea here, but
Well, didn't Barra get into some trouble with the sword?
Oh yeah, so he was very nice about it. He apologized for shocking
I mean,
us.
technically, I didn't apologize.
Oh,
I
yeah,
acknowledged.
Yeah, he said that maybe he overreacted a bit. But then I told him, it's completely okay. If I were assault, I also don't want random people to pick me up for no reason.
Right.
Right?
Use protection.
Mm.
I say that to Kie.
Ah!
I'm kidding.
Auntie, oh my god.
It's like the face journey on this goblin.
Are you alright, Yrsa?
I'm not used to this talking to a friend thing, so anyway, good luck. I'm trying to go. I don't know if I'll actually sleep, but yeah, I'll rest.
Just
Go,
be
Kaman.
careful of that sword, alright?
Yeah. He's very friendly. We chat a lot.
Sure. Ah,
Continue chatting.
well, I suppose I'll keep an eye out, Loop.
And as you step back outside again and you sort of begin your watch, about a couple of hours passes, and then Chapman kind of swims back down again. And with your passive perception, it's pretty high, and you're on watch actively. And so just make a perception roll for me in general, actually.
In general. 18.
Fine. Cham sort of appears sort of coming over the top. You know the direction he's roughly expected from. And he comes and says, I will get my brother now, if that's okay. But didn't see anything of any great note. It's beginning to be sort of early dawn up there. So, yeah. And then kind of nips inside. A few minutes later, you see the brother kind of walks by you and sort of disappears up.
Yes, I don't have to talk to anyone. That's a good thing. I just keep quiet here and keep an eye out, because my god is screaming non-stop, so I won't talk to him. No, my new power is divine intervention.
And can divinely intervene on your
I
behalf.
feel really bad. It'd be like asking for food aid from Somalia.
I mean, asking for anything from Somalia, I think
It
is
would be so mean.
war-torn is like an awful phrase to put in front of any country. But yes.
That's for a smile.
And oh no.
You could get Somalia if you visited.
And wine and everything as well. If you had a sommelier.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, if anybody is watching and is of some form of Somali background, I'm terribly, terribly sorry. Okay, good. So, with that perception roll, you don't notice a great deal happening. You manage to sort of see the ebb and flow of the tide. You, unlike Yrsa, don't find yourself space auditing kind of around in the water. You just sort of hang there, just chill. Every now and then you sort of peek in and out, just looking around.
There is a fundamental question that I keep asking myself. Why is this second nature? Why is it like riding a bicycle?
More than that, when you are looking at the carvings and the walls of this place, initially it's like, okay, it's just stone and stuff, right? Not really something you turn your eye to. But after a while, you start seeing patterns in the scratching on the stone.
Oh shit.
And you realize these patterns are a different generation of markings. And you look and you see these sort of random sort of just striations. You start recognizing them as just reading them. You start seeing people's names. And they're not like, it's not dense script. It's like every so often it'll say something like,
Steve was here.
not far off it, honestly.
Oh, it's vandalism.
For a good time.
It's vandalism-ish. It's like,
Right.
it is, I mean, it's certainly tagging.
Right.
It's sort of, and it's sort of, it seems to be, if you look around the walls, you can see somebody's put a tag there. So basically Steve was here, or, Jeff was there, or something else like that. And as you you look, you see there's a couple of other of these tags that have some resonance. Like the words that are in these tags, they are familiar looking. Like not even so much the actual word. It's just the shape of it. You know how like some people like t-shirts
Right.
that have got like, if you had a T4C t-shirt, but you didn't read English or you had no idea the Roman alphabet, but you just like the shape of it.
Right.
So you're just kind of looking at these things.
no.
And, you know what? Like people who get like Chinese symbols tattooed on their ankles.
All right.
Right? Like they don't know what it means,
don't-
but they
they
just
don't
like
make
the shape of it.
Soy sauce.
Chicken porridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah, so soy sauce, chicken porridge, yeah.
Oh,
It
dear.
means hope. It's like, no, it doesn't. It's like, yeah. So similar sort of thing. You have that kind of like, oh, I like that symbol. That's what. Stop short of a recollection.
And I think maybe not the armor. Maybe I mean, it's really quiet. Amanara's Aramanas up there taking a look. Maybe I could ask Yrsa. As I lean in close and press my forehead. I say, Yrsa,
Praise your ears, people.
reveal to me
Yeah.
the secrets of the person who inscribed this into this rock.
Oh, okay. So you're not doing the armor.
So I'm doing this instead. I figure since I'm here,
Tomorrow I can do.
yeah. The armor will still be there. We might not be here tomorrow.
So then, make a wisdom save for me.
What the?
Training.
Okay, is it my strongest save?
This is
Gonna
trying to
scream
say.
into your brain.
21.
Cool.
Phew.
Now, for not at all actually for my remembrance, because I am a fantastic DM and therefore remember exactly what I wrote down in that ability I've given you. But for everybody that's at home and your other players, just remind them what the Uncover Secrets ability does.
Uncover secrets. Tapping into Einar's knowledge, Kaman can ask questions about an inanimate object that he can touch to his forehead, no longer a gem. Roll insight to see how you interpret the answer. For each question beyond the first, roll at a cumulative -5 penalty per question. Once used, this ability resets on a long rest.
Cool.
Additionally, it cannot be used on the same object.
So you press sort of your eye close to one of these tags. Steve was
the
here.
particular one that
Yeah, the resonated heart. There's two of them particularly that resonate very strongly. One of which is, like I say, pleasing shape. The best way of describing it is it's like the three tines of a trident,
right.
around which appears to be wrapped some sort of snake creature.
Okay. No musical notes, that's a good thing.
No musical notes. No,
Yes.
and although wrapped around it, it's not in the way that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Good to know.
so
I don't know.
It's not wrapped around the trident the same way my musical note is wrapped around my face.
Oh.
Yes,
right.
that,
Then why
yeah,
you
yeah.
look at me? There's nothing to me.
nothing to you.
Yeah.
No.
He likes to glance over occasionally to make us feel involved.
Yes.
No, but not in the good way.
Someone in chat explain it to her, please. So.
I think it's about the shack.
To me, it's still trading, like normal trading.
Sex training?
No, trading. Rebecca
Okay.
hasn't said anything.
No, Riaka hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
He's just glaring into the distance
Yeah.
Mm.
With
as the thunder
piercing blue
roars in the
eyes.
background.
The cloud.
With his piercing blue eyes, indeed. So this is not your moment. Shut up. Shut up, man. Ed, I'm sorry.
that's fine.
So as you push your sort of head forward to it, and you have this moment of like, I recognise that symbol. What is the question you would like to ask right now?
What is this symbol from? Why do I recognize it? Why is it so familiar to me?
What questions are you asking?
fine. One question at a time. Yrsa, why is this so familiar to me?
Roll insight.
A natural 1!
You don't have advantage, is it?
Of course not.
God.
That's very annoying. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
That's all right.
As much as I want to tell you, the all that you hear is
Wait,
the bugs, the bugs, the bugs.
do we want to call out?
Do we want to call out to the powers of Ricardian and Casey?
Folks that don't know, if you have...
Oh my God!
Thanks, Richard! Oh, there we go. For those of you who don't know, if you've been watching the show for a while,
The real gods.
there's little points of intam, which is like the magical crystals that are in the sword that you can collect by watching for a while. Then you can spend them to give advantages to our players or disadvantage to me. Now, so you get to roll another dice.
Come on!
Do you need a dice tower?
Is that another one?
Double one.
Oh!
Sorry.
Oh.
As if it was
failed
one
you.
and a one.
We have failed you.
You
You see what's happened now? What's happened now is two things. One, this is a perfect opportunity if you are a dice tower manufacturer billionaire out there. You are the Jack Ma of dice towers. Now is your opportunity to sponsor Ed, because what we have is a terrible transfer.
JR wants to do another one. Does it work?
It doesn't, I'm afraid. There's
Okay.
only one advantage. But thank you, JR, for that.
Oh,
I
thanks,
don't,
Richard. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
JR.
So there was a moment that you just hear Einar's scream of pain as he's sort of continuing.
I'm
that.
sorry for interrupting.
Yeah,
Close the door.
And he's sort of,
Oh, sorry.
and there's like, excuse me. Oh no, I made it's a bad time. And he's like, just maybe a bit later. Come on. Right? No.
Yeah, man.
It's bad luck, mate. That's really
Yeah.
that is
That is bad.
that is bad luck. Yeah.
What are the odds of rolling 2 1s in a row again?
1 in 400.
400.
Wow. Why Toto?
With me in the room.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's right.
Oh, no, stop this. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop at one.
No, you're
Stop
fine.
at
You're
one.
fine. You're fine. You're good here. It's
Stop
okay.
stop at your own one.
This happens. You've probably easily made 400 rolls on this show. So
No, really?
yeah,
Maybe,
probably.
yeah.
36
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say so. In that area, anyway.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, Richard.
Thank you,
We
JR.
have failed you.
It's like pull back and okay, maybe I'm not supposed to know this, and I back away from it. Back to work then.
No.
Maybe it's a sign.
I will leave you with one thing though, which is kind of important because you did use that power, and it's not the insight is to see whether you get a clear answer. You feel that symbol that you've looked at, the serpent that's around the
Trident.
trident. There's two things there. The first is like the nature of the symbol. Though this is a very crude scratching of it. It's a trident and serpent around it. You actually think is more of it's a monstrous sea creature. You see this image of the art in your mind. It's of a monstrous sea creature with a huge sort of like tail, almost like a shark or a whale. And then as in your mind, you see it sort of wraps its way around this sort of the haft of a trident. But then actually the tines, the fork, aren't tines at all. They're the jaws of this creature that open up into a large kind of shark's maw. That's the thing you remember as you see this. Though it's you have this reflection of that's like you can't draw that on a wall. No one can draw that. So the symbology of it is like a trident with a thing around it.
Right.
That's the thing you remember.
Huh.
Yeah, that's all
It's
I can
a
give
very
you.
big
No.
long shark.
I'm as disappointed as you are. Okay, all right.
Sorry, man.
All right.
Okay. There's always tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
Right. So, your watch passes,
What just ended?
and
I walk back in to the room, going splish splosh, splish splosh. Barra.
Huh?
Are you okay to take watch? Or do
Yeah,
you,
okay,
Do you,
yeah,
do you
you
want
know.
me to take it?
No. What? Why? No, I'm gonna take the watch.
All right. Do you want me to show you the spot that Yrsa and I have been taking it?
Yeah. Okay.
Also, just so you know, Aramana is up there keeping
Yeah.
watch.
Okay.
I will leave the cleansing stone at the entrance so that we won't have to track water.
splash. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, fair.
Thanks.
Okay.
It's a practice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I go out with you since we're there in Aramana. I point out to you.
Do you want to point the symbol out to me?
Sorry?
Do you want to point the symbol out to me?
Nah. Oh, and there's some graffiti on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
Sea of graffiti.
yeah, I don't know what it means.
Make a.
Bad.
Yeah, so taking it from.
Bad
Make an
roll.
investigation roll for me.
Why? Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
but one of them was familiar to me.
Oh, yeah?
Investigation's good for you. So
That one.
Okay. That one?
That one.
Sure, let me take a good hard look at it.
you don't speak Aquan, do you?
No.
No.
That's fine. So you make an investigation roll straight.
Oh,
That is a. That is a 21.
Yeah. So you
Whoa.
can, despite the fact that you can't read the Steve was here's or anything like that, although he shows you the chicken scratches, you can't really
Yeah.
tell them different from any other things. But when he shows you this, so there's two sort of symbols that he particularly points out, right?
Uh-huh.
The one of the trident, you can very clearly sort of see it. He doesn't. You can't make any sense of it,
Mhm.
but you are very much able to see it.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, it's there. Go to sleep.
sorry, what?
You're not imagining things. Go to sleep. It's right there. It's okay. I'll look after it now. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Don't worry. It's okay.
I don't
Sweet
need to.
dreams.
Never mind. I'll go.
Okay.
And as Kaman heads off and you start sort of just staring at it for a little while. Huh.
Uh-oh. No wisdom, no.
No, it's not that at
No
all.
wisdom.
No, there's no wisdom save for this. I'm just trying to think
No
if you
wisdom.
would have remembered this. So make. No, it's not. There's no need to make it. You rolled quite high on investigation. One thing you do remember seeing, and it only just comes to mind,
Oh! Oh, no. It's anymore.
well, having seen this the thing there,
Okay.
is that when you fought the shark people
Okay.
long time ago, almost 30 episodes ago.
No, I remember it.
Yeah.
That was a big day for me.
Yeah, the big day. for you. Yeah. The one that had the coral stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
You seem to recall that, like, on their breastplate, on their chest,
Mm.
was a very similar logo.
Okay.
Bit more grand. But the symbology with that 21, the symbology of
The
that
font
three,
is like
the three times
Times
and
New Roman
the
with your, like,
serpent.
suns.
It's more like, if somebody shows you like a really simple eye in
Ah.
the pyramid, and
Yeah.
then someone shows you a very fancy,
Got it,
like,
got it.
on the $1 bill,
Yeah, okay.
right? Like it's a, you saw the $1 bill version, and this is the kids scratch version, right?
Okay.
And so, but it's, to you, it's recognizably the same symbol.
Okay. Okay. So I take note of this. I'm like, huh. Okay. I'm gonna watch really carefully now. So I watch. At the same time, as I'm sitting down and watching, I'm like, I sort of like sink into a little bit of a morose mood
Mhm.
because I'm just thinking about like Athena and then how Professor Samuelson said generally sea elves don't take brides from outside their race because they're freaking racists. Like, what's going on with her? Anyway, then I'm like sort of like practicing a song for Malena. So I like start like really quietly, like, okay, don't see anybody around. So I'm sort of like, broom, broom, broom. By the way, I'm carrying the bass guitar now, but I play it as softly as I can, Slayer.
Sure.
And it's not plugged in, so it's really soft. It's like,
Plugged into what?
no, I mean, it's freaking Slayer, as in, you
It's
know.
magical.
Plugged in.
We're plugged into what?
Okay, I plugged in from the magic for a while. So it's just going,
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can definitely mute the sound of it.
okay. So just like, okay, practice a song for Malena. Getting a blue books. I'm like, Malena, we're glad to see you. We tried to find you, but we weren't doing it right. Malena won't want to be ya. Sea elves, they want to kidnap your ass tonight. Malena. So like, my song segues into Athena will come to free ya. We're sorry that we let you go that night. Athena, one day we'll see ya. We'll bring you one day back into the light. I'm just like, oh fuck. Fuck's sake. Freaking balls. I'm just like thinking, okay. Aggie, I used up my questions. Free for a bit of a chat, just a casual one.
I mean, I'm always round for casual chat, Barra.
How are you doing?
Better than my brother, but on the whole, bit of a headache.
Yeah, is he feeling a bit better? Does he want any more secrets to eat?
I think you'll never know quite how much of a lifeline you and your friends have been for him. He was there by the thinnest of hairs.
Okay. Hey, like I wanted some advice about girls. Can you help me about that? Like, is that free or?
That I can, Barra. That I can. There's rules that bind me. Otherwise, I would help you with a lot more.
Yeah, okay. So, like, you know, there's like, so like Sonali, right? I mean, like, she's kind of hot. She like can take care of
She
herself.
seems lovely.
Yeah, she does.
Powerful too.
I'm sorry.
Powerful too.
Yeah, I know. You're like,
She must have studied really hard.
Her what?
She must have studied really hard.
Oh yeah, I know. I like respect people that study hard. You know.
Successful.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, it's just yeah, I don't know like what, you know, I don't know what like you see in somebody like me. So I was like,
Are you
anyway.
fishing, Barra?
Because
I'll
is
tell
that
you
free?
what.
Is that free?
It's free.
No,
You're
no.
a bright boy.
Oh, thanks. No, but you know, and then there's so like and like I don't know if I've been like leading Kie on a bit because you know I don't know like
Leading Kie on.
Oh no, like oh, fuck! I thought this was a secret. Oh no, I'm sorry, Yrsa.
Oh no!
You know, I don't know, like you know, like I don't know. I just thought like you know she's kind of like she takes care of herself too, and you know I don't want her to lose anybody else, and I just think you know it's good that she's in a relationship with like a dead guy, just like he's already dead, and like she can carry him around with her. You know, he's like really convenient.
She's what?
Anyway, I think she's like involved with some like dead guy that she sucked into a sword. Oh no, sorry, that was phrased badly. No, I don't want to think about that. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, yeah. So what I'm saying is, okay, and then there's Athena. You know, like I don't know what it is, but you know, I left her like in the water. I didn't manage to get her out, and you know, I don't know. It's just fuck, man. You know, like all these freaking. I don't know, like, I don't know, what should I do? What do you think?
Well, first of all, I'd figure out why you're interested in girls that are sucking people into swords.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because that's a whole, you know, thing.
Yeah, I don't know, I think it's weird.
Right. I mean, you know what? I'm not one to say anything about anyone to anyone, right?
Really?
But
Okay, sure.
But
If
between
you
you
can't
and me,
help
Barra,
yourself, yeah.
between you and me, Barra, Kie's a nice girl,
Okay,
but do you think you may want to?
pick on someone my own size. No, I don't think like
That's not the phrasing I would use. but-
Yrsa said like you know there was like this orc that was interested in her, and she said it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of uncomfortable thinking about it.
being interested. You're interested in this.
No.
Oh,
I
right.
mean, no. I mean.
Achoo!
Couldn't that?
I don't know. Like, look. Okay, look. So this isn't a yes or no question. Look, maybe just a question to you and like whatever gods might be listening on. All like 37 of them in the
Barra,
pantheon
there's
right now.
rules. You know there's rules.
I know, but like, what do you think? Like, who do you think? I don't know. Like, I feel like I gotta make a choice. I feel like I'm the like if there was this was a game and like you know you had to like choose like sort of which girl to go after. I still think I've sort of like wasted enough time by now, you know. And then like you know you sort of like have to complete these challenges, you know, like and then you sort of like go like, oh fuck.
What kind of sick fucking game would that be?
I don't know. Like in Nagaranda, no, like you know, like some.
Like Settlers of Nagaranda, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry. So she sort of goes, so, sorry, what is it you're confused about? Who you wish to romance?
I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like I'm not a bad person. It's
So,
just,
Barra, you're a good person.
I don't want to lead people on. And it's just
Have you led anyone on?
I don't know.
I mean,
Freaking balls.
I'm a, let's say a midlife, sort of divine entity.
I'm not in my midlife.
No.
I'm a young man.
I understand. I'm talking about myself. Like early midlife, I would say, but I'm an early midlife divine entity, right? But I don't think you've necessarily deceived anyone, have you?
No, and I don't want to. So it's just
Right. So why are you leading anyone on? Have you told Kie?
No, I haven't. I don't know. I don't think I have.
Did you tell Athena?
I said I had lunch with her, and I she said she had nice hair. I don't think that's what it is. Like all of them got nice hair.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what they've got in common.
Yeah, I can. Does Kie have nice hair?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of it
I
because
mean,
it's very
fashions
small.
change,
Yeah, no, it's true.
I prefer mine in a bun.
Oh yeah, you've got a great personality.
Yes, Barra, I have.
Anyway, no, I just wanted. Okay, it's fine. Aggie, it's fine. I just wanted to put it out there. If they're like pantheon of 26 gods. Like
You don't need to save everybody. It's not. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you're a hero, but like, they're probably doing all right.
You think Athena's doing all right?
Oh no, definitely not her. I mean, but you're on the way to solve that now, right? That's what you're doing,
Am I?
aren't you? Like you're underwater. You're in the right postcode.
Oh.
Oh shit. Bye, Barra.
Oh, you got a great personality.
And you get the
I'd
impression.
love to be friends with you. Okay. All right. I guess I should. Okay. Do you need me to roll perception?
Please do.
15.
A undisturbed watch passes for you, as you don't particularly notice any great note, but also, nothing that sort of would imply that large armies of sea elves are lining up outside or anything else.
Okay.
And the morning comes, or the long rest ends anyway.
Oh, I feel more powerful.
Well, level 10, everyone. Level up everything.
Level up.
All your abilities are happening. All your hit points are there. And
Yes.
actually, we rolled hit points in the break. Not in the break, in the break between shows, so the whole last week. And there's some very lucky, very good rolls there. So
Yeah.
11 for you, and you had a 7 or an 8. And yeah,
Five.
not
It's okay, it's
yeah.
okay.
No,
But hey,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not one.
yeah, no. Oh,
okay.
You get to reroll one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you too. You need it.
Did you have one?
It's okay.
No, I rolled a 5. It was average.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
rolled
No
the
complaints.
2 ones just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yes.
I'm sick of you.
So, as you wake up in the morning, we're going to take a brief break now,
Okay.
and then we will carry on after our break is over. So, in the meanwhile, for folks who are hanging out with us, during the breaks, we tend to just hang out and chat and do some other things. I get to run away for a second, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Awesome.
cool.
Yay.
Awesome. Yay! Back a sec.
Okay.
Hey.
So hi everyone. During the break, we usually do songs for people who have followed. I haven't really been keeping track of
The Pale Dragon subscribed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks for the
Pale
song,
Dragon!
man.
I've got a song for you. I'm so glad that you subscribed because I have a song for you. I was like, please don't leave. Okay.
Don't leave.
Sometimes people follow and they're like, yes, goodbye now. Okay, so
No, Pale Dragons came, follow, and subscribe.
yay!
Thank you.
Here's a song for you, Pale Dragon. Thanks so much for joining us. You're not just any dragon. You're a legend, maybe more. Other dragons just seem duskier. Your glow gives them what for. And when you're glad that you've come with us on this rather talky quest. If we've got to have a dragon with us, we're so glad we've got the best. 'Cause we love your name and how you've joined us on our tale. We're impressed by your complexion mostly. How you're a whiter shade of pale. That's for you, Pale Dragon. Thanks, guys.
That is cool.
Oh, thanks, husband. It's my husband, in case people haven't. He's honor bound to be supportive. Otherwise, I will get very upset.
Put ring on it.
Yes, he's put a ring on it. Yes,
Aw.
and awesome Rara, thanks so much for
thanks for the
subscribing. Thanks for the cheer. And awesome
thanks for the
Rara, thank you for
cheering.
subscribing after following us. I hope you see awesome Rara. You
Also,
need to
Rara's
see that?
right
Okay.
here.
Okay, awesome Rara. I don't have like that many songs that rhyme with your name. So here's one. Okay,
It's the marshal. Turn off the marshal so we can hear the Joe properly.
The marshal. Oh, the marshal. I see. I
Yeah.
thought our dog.
It's off.
Oh, it's off
Oh,
now.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Because the music was just playing.
Yes.
Cannot destroy the vibes.
Thanks. Yes.
Okay, this is Awesome Rara's song.
Awesome Rara song.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think he wants to go.
No, it's okay. I can move. Sorry.
Yes, she's small and sneaky. Okay, here you go. So here's the song for you. I'm reusing this song, but it's okay. It's Barra song. I'm repurposing it for you. Here's awesome Rara song. Here's awesome Rara song. Won't you sing along? Oh. Here's awesome Rara song. Here's awesome Rara song. Won't you sing along? Yeah.
Yay.
No shit. We're glad you came along to join our stream and chat your Discord game strong. Yeah. Still ain't got the diadem yet. The search goes on who knows how long for. Still we will seek on. Hope you'll find it and maybe more. We hope one day that we will get back to Namanda's golden shore. Or our DM might make us die out. But we will push on some more. Here's awesome Rara song.
Here's Awesome Rara's song.
Come sing along. Whoa! Here's awesome Rara song. Here's awesome Rara song. Come sing along. Yeah, that song's for you, awesome Rara. Thanks so much for joining us.
Have we done one for Grim before?
I think we have. They've never been very successful. I'm gonna think of one. But in the meantime, I wanted to do one for Richard.
Yeah, Ricardian.
Thanks so much for giving us the buff.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Even though we
man.
threw it away.
So stressful.
Walao!
Oh shit, I forgot the
I
tune
put the
for
dice back in the bag and I'm not touching them for a while.
Okay, come
Was
talk
this
amongst
the-
yourselves. I forgot
Was this the
tune.
legacy dice that was like with you since you were 15 years old or something?
It worked last week, so
That's
clearly I need to
true.
cycle.
Yeah, you need to wait another 15 years clearly.
That's
Then break it out again.
Once every 15 years.
Yeah,
For legacy dice.
Then like floating up.
Hey, just so please converse. I forgot the tune for Richard's song.
No problem, we can converse.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, your Hokkien, your Hokkien idiom of the day.
Ah, yes, saying of the week.
Saying of the week. Good question. I don't know whether I have another one. We will think of something, don't worry.
The swear ones like
The swear one.
Sing Hing Part 2 Sing or like things like that. Before. All the swear ones.
I'm sorry, I don't even know that one. What?
It literally, if you translated it, is
Okay.
lucky I'm masturbator.
Oh no.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll teach you a new one today. It's called Bota Bolampa.
Ah, nice.
Yes, it's often used when you're drinking, hopefully alcohol, but yeah, I suppose any drink will do with other people. And then you want to challenge them to finish the whole drink in one go. And then you say, as you raise your glass to your friend / opponent / person you're trying to tekan, Bota Bolampa. Okay, and what it means is bo is no, ta is dry, bo is again no, lampa is balls. So you know dry, you know balls. It's simple as that. Welcome to Sheena's Hokkien of the day. Bota
Hey.
Bolampa. There you go.
Bolampa, I see.
It's usually shouted just before you down it, right?
Mm,
Like drain the cup
yes.
and then raise it over your head or something. I don't know.
That one, not so necessary. I will assume that by the fact that your ball sack is still existing after that, you have started. Yes.
Oh no.
Honestly, I don't know how are they gonna like what's the word? Maintain this, right? Like if you bota, then will they literally come and chop your balls off?
I
So many
don't
questions.
think so.
So many questions.
I totally forgot the song. So
Okay,
please.
never mind, I can continue. I'll give you another one today, okay? Since we're on the topic of lampas, I will teach you another one. It's called lampa palan. Repeat after me. Lampa palan.
Lampa palan.
And what it means is, as you have learned earlier, lampa means balls. Lan means dick. So this refers to the unfortunate situation where your dick hits your balls or your balls hit your dick. Never mind, there's hitting involved, okay? And it's like you are hurting yourself. Lampa palan.
Wow, that's very specific.
Yeah, it refers to a situation where, it's a very fucked up situation where you have no choice, essentially.
So between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
But, like-
Except both are soft and one is painful. One could be hard, I suppose.
It's like in Hokkien they just made everything like
Yeah. So the beauty of the Hokkien language is that somehow everything is related back to genitalia. It's kind of like, English you have fuck. In Hokkien you have all the genitalia. Everything relates back to either jibai or lanjiao. It's very simple. So long you know those two words, you can walk the world. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry.
Wonderful culture, folks.
I'm
Absolutely.
still trying to buy time. And I'll go to the toilet now. Bye. So awkward. I hope my parents never see this.
But do you learn it from them?
No.
Then where do you learn it from?
I
Like
don't
the
remember.
world. Like your parents don't go like, okay,
So I have to I have to disclaim this, okay? My mom is the sweetest person ever. She would never curse, okay? When she has to curse, the worst she'll say is shit. And then even then she says it constipatedly. It's like, shit. Like that.
Oh.
She's such a darling. But my dad, on the other hand, kanina is like a comma for him. Every sentence will have it.
Kanina means
I'll fuck your mother. Yeah, so that's my dad. Bye, go toilet.
no.
How was Dice Tower working?
It's fun.
You like it?
I mean, so far out of like good and bad rolls, it has been one good and one bad.
So
I'm
random,
practicing.
you might say.
For now.
Because the goal is that they're just not skewed towards terrible. Like, just
I hope
distributed.
That's true.
Okay. Don't use all your good rolls up.
Yeah, okay.
So, folks, as we say, we normally just hang out for a little bit and chat and then do other things. So if anyone's got any questions to ask in chat, otherwise, everyone will take a very brief break and then we will continue
I
backwards.
forgot Richard's song. Otherwise this would be structured so much better. It's coming, Richard.
Oh, okay. Awesome Rara says, my mom refused to say easy buy for the longest time. Ha, ha,
Why?
ha, ha.
Easy buy because it sounds.
Oh, easy buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned a new word this week. Do y'all know what a thought is?
A what?
A
Oh my, a dog.
thought. Thot.
Yeah, like a thought, right?
No. So apparently it's like a thing. So my friend wanted to do my
dear.
makeup
Oh,
for
this
me for
is
fun.
Zoomer speak, yes.
Yeah, so she was like, oh, I can make you look like a thought. And I was like, what is a thought? Are you Googling it? It's supposed to
Yeah.
guess.
Okay.
Do y'all know what a thought is?
No.
It stands for that hole over there.
Oh, so cute. What?
Awesome Rara.
I don't think it goes on. It's supposed to go under Q. It's supposed to go under this like. Okay, apparently Instagram baddie is also a thing.
What's that mean?
Instagram belly?
Baddie.
Baddie.
But when I saw the term Instagram baddie, it was under this other thing called ABG,
What?
which is
Even? Abang?
Asian baby girl, I think.
Oh,
Which is another look.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like,
sorry.
I didn't know these things existed until this week. So apparently it's just makeup styles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Oh, I see.
So do you want to look like that hole over there?
I guess so. I think so.
Or I can make you look
yeah,
like...
that whole
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a bad song for Richard. Sorry, Richard.
Chat says, "Oh, is that Lisa growing up now?"
No, I feel like this is a young thing, so it's.
I do
it's
feel
me
like she's going down. Yeah.
Because
She's
my
going
era
down.
was like no makeup look. That's what I remember
Which is the
most.
no makeup look. For Lisa, it was just like,
It's
what's
actually
no
no makeup.
It actually is just no makeup. But she's got some makeup now, so she'll try. Okay,
Okay,
here's,
thanks, you Joe.
here's a song for Richard. Thanks so much for buffing us just now. So, guys, in case you guys who just joined us, so Richard actually redeemed his channel points just now to give one of us an advantage on his roll of 1, with which he promptly rolled another 1.
With
So
another dice.
we owe him a song. So here's a song. It's not very good. I'm sorry, I bashed it out. His name is Richard. We may need his help again soon. That's why we're singing this tune. Please keep staying around here. And we need you, Richard. So heed us, Richard. Our roles are incorrigible. Sorry, so bad. Sha la 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 la, my oh my. We don't know why or why they're incorrigible.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, sha la 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 la. They're so bad. Now you're here, we're not scared. They're more corrigible.
Ah!
I'm sorry, Richard. I tried my best.
The attempt was made.
It's cool. It's cool. I did not expect that song.
It's just because we're under the water.
It's true. It's very.
Okay, I'll do one for Christine. You guys continue.
While you were gone, Sheena,
Yes.
We learned a new word.
Lisa
Oh, we did?
explained thoughts and Asian
No.
baby
Oh,
girls.
It's
and
just thought. There's no
What's
S.
no, but
do you know what
surely there's
thought
more
is?
than one thought.
Oh yeah.
So then plural of thought is thoughts.
Oh well,
I have heard of
I
the
have many
word.
thoughts.
I guess. I don't know. I'm new.
To what?
Like, do you know what I thought? To
Life.
this term. Yeah, to this term.
I don't know. I'm new.
No, to this term. Do you know what I thought is?
So I have heard of the word, but I'm not entirely certain what it means.
Okay, but do you know what it refers to?
I assume it's some kind of hot person,
No, I thought so
Woman?
too. That's what.
like a
yeah, no.
slutty
Yeah, a bit.
person.
But somebody said to Lisa, "I can make you a thought."
No, in terms of makeup style.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like, I can make you look like a thought.
Right.
And I thought, being the corporate hoe that I am, there's thought leader. I make you look at thought leader. Steve Jobs or equivalent. But no, apparently it's that hoe over there.
And there's also ABG that apparently Casey knows.
Asian baby girl.
Yeah.
Or other Asian bad girl.
It's also slang for abang.
Oh, is it?
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
right.
That's a big
yeah.
difference.
Depending
Yeah.
on which part of the world
Yeah, you would
you
think
come
so.
from.
Yeah.
Abang makeup.
Abang
Guys.
Yeah, abangs. Some of them.
No, abang makeup. He's
Hot, yeah.
your Malay male friend who does makeup for you.
Mhm.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
that's true. Okay.
I don't have a friend like that yet.
That's
would be
cons-
interesting.
Yeah, you're new.
I don't feel like that
New to
yet.
the
And
world.
it was so.
It would
that
be
was
cool.
that was such a menacing yet. I'm so proud of you. This birthday's been really good for you. I don't feel like that yet.
Sounds like I'm gonna kill him.
Oh shit! So that's what you do, right? They do your makeup for you and then you kill
And
them.
then and then I take the makeup, and that's how my collection grows.
Oh god!
What have you all done? I found out about ABG because I wanted to do the ab workout that I've been doing
Oh, I see.
because of Joe and Hans. And then I typed ab and then I pressed enter and then it like filled itself. And then there were these girls with
Okay.
that makeup, and then one of them was like drinking bubble tea because that's part of the look.
So you're aware that history is entirely customized to you, right? Like if I type
Oh,
ab,
I think because
it's not going to show that.
no, because I was watching a makeup tutorial. Yeah, and then so that popped up, and I was like, "This is not the ab workout." I was like, "Who are these girls?" And they all look very specific. And then with the bubble
Okay,
tea.
I'm curious now.
Yeah.
I have to search.
Yeah, and then I think that so in one of the videos she showed the Google definition of it, and commonly like with bubble tea because
Oh
Asian.
my goodness! What?
Because if I
Oh,
type
and they don't call it bubble tea, they call it boba.
boba, yeah,
Bubble tea.
On that side of the world, it's called boba.
it's called boba.
If you want to be ABG, you have to call it boba, darling.
Why? Oh, because Asian, like
It's
Amer-
very
Asian
strong on
American.
the eye makeup.
Yeah, it is.
It's
So she drew. No, that was another.
This is the shadiest, bitchiest conversation we've ever had
It's a
on
lot
the
of
fourth culture, and
eye.
I'm here for it.
last week, my makeup was a bit more ABG.
Oh, is it? What was your?
Remember the
That-
gold?
Oh, the gold thing?
Mm.
Really?
They do like very heavy cat eye things.
And then
going
like the broom
The first.
brow lashes. Sorry.
Oh
The
yeah.
broom
She had
lashes,
that. And then there's also another look that has the eyeliner go down to this side.
on.
Oh,
There's
how?
like so it's like foxy, so it's
So,
like
yeah.
sharp here and
Oh.
sharp here.
Because most
Oh,
people here
okay.
is like a bit more rounded, but you and Joe both have the sharp thing, so you don't need.
Oh
LEDs, so it's fine.
yeah, you got natural
Like-
foxy eyes.
Like it cuts down, so it's like a point.
You know, I wonder if this is you working on your chat up lines for like inside the sword
So-
on
so
Jad.
Ramji
You got
also don't
you,
need-
you know you've got
Does
natural
Yrsa have
foxy
pointy
eyes.
Ryaka
So
might have pointy
you
eyes.
and I, we can do the drawing. The three of them don't need. Because she
Wow.
also pointy.
Yeah, you got natural foxy eyes.
Mm.
see,
Okay.
that doesn't quite work. But okay, sure.
We need the help from the
So that
eyeliner.
one was
Okay.
like a compliment, but roll 3 lah.
Totally, that really was.
It's a charisma. You add a charisma. You got
You don't need
foxy
to,
eyes. Foxy
One
eyes.
day after I kill enough people and get enough makeup, my charisma will be.
I stab you, foxy eyes.
Can I buy you a drink?
Subscribing, Sharpie. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you. Okay, here's a song
Thanks for the sub.
for Christine. Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. You're one of our oldest buddies. Always been here for the ride. Now and then you throw us tips, keep us on the nearly solvent side. We can't have more than 5 friends, nor would they fit on this screen. But if we had space, we'd save it for you, dear Christine. And we will tell everybody that this is your song. I've tried other songs for you before. They all came out wrong. You've just been so kind. You are the best find. So now let this be heard. How wonderful life is. Now you're in our world. That's for you, Christine.
Yay! That's such a lovely
OG
song.
gang. Thank you.
OG.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it's just like.
Oh, we want to tell you one thing, Ramji.
Oh,
It's very hot over here.
Oh,
What
yes,
is
please.
happening?
you were the ones that are always cold, right?
No,
so
no,
it's,
but
I'm
it's
happy
like-
to. I'm happy to make it
It's
cold in
literally
here.
hot air coming out of the musbushi right now.
Oh,
Puti puti.
Musfisi?
Mm.
I know I'm supposed to be funny. I fixed that. In the meanwhile, what we're going to do is we're going to play a little video for our friends there at Ventureforth, and for any of the non-subscribers, thank you very much for watching the advert that's about to follow.
Hey, I'm March.
Flynn.
Kella.
Oma.
And I'm your DM, Ethan. Welcome to Venture Forth.
This adventuring thing's kind of tough.
Yeah. What do you think I'm gonna do? Blow it up?
I need not answer.
Casualties of war. Flynn, I would appreciate you didn't bring your friend back here again.
The gods have their champions, and I'm one of them.
I hate spiders. Ugh.
In this moment, let us all remember the resilience of this community and the glory of nature herself.
Me, what I can and cannot do.
Cool.
To the left.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you very much if you're watching an advert right now. If you're not, then you're a subscriber, so thank you very much.
You're a subscriber. We're glad you made it. You're your subscriber.
something so-
You're just amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. We say something secret now.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, we're back.
Oh.
Nothing was said during the ad break. Mm.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I get it now.
No,
Mm.
nothing.
Nothing secret was said to our subscribers at all. No, nothing.
No, nothing secret.
Mm.
We didn't give you the inside anything, and you didn't get a little song for you either.
Don't chat.
No.
Nothing.
Perfect. Well, in the meanwhile, one thing we can do.
Wait, I thought we wanted them to subscribe. Why are we?
No, but so she's saying secret things during the subscription phase that non-subscribers cannot hear. Oh my god. Seriously, guys?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm not the last this time.
When somebody fails the inside check, Google.
Lisa, I just tested it. When I type AB into my Google, it says a better consultancy.
No, it should. I think Hans is trying to get your attention.
Oh, yeah. Finally, also, it's time for a giveaway, everybody. So,
What are we giving away, Ramji?
so we are giving away a copy of the Player's Handbook. And
What you got? You got to give it to your mama.
I do?
What you got? You got to give it to your papa.
No, my mum's not, as much as I'd love her to be, she's not into D&D.
Oh. But we'll tell you who is into D&D. Our
Indeed.
winner this evening is...
It is Fifth Wisdom from Gaithersburg, Maryland, USA. Awesome subscriber, so fantastic. Thank you very much.
Congrats, Fifth Wisdom!
Telmonger will be sending you magical things on Discord or otherwise to let you know the code. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to D&D Beyond for continuing to subscribe us, sponsor us with codes and giveaways and stuff like that, which is amazing.
Yes, Fifth Wisdom. What is
you won.
the winner
You won.
of the
You won.
PHP?
That's
It's
wonderful. Yeah, you won.
you!
Is that you?
Copy of the Player's Handbook will be winging its way across to you digitally. So emailing its way across to you.
Crawling through the glass pipes of the internet.
Sure. That sounds more gross than it needs to be.
Oh. But that's how the internet...
Glass pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Fine.
Yeah.
Underwater go.
Oh, yes. That's
Yeah.
true.
I once read something crazy, like it costs $1 million a mile or kilometre to lay that pipe.
Are you serious?
It's a lot. They're very. I mean, they used to back in the days. Right? I'm sure it's a lot less now, but they're obviously it's a long way across the Atlantic and otherwise, and they're very expensive.
And then if sharks
$1 million a mile seems a bit wrong, but anyway, a lot of money.
Yep, but wow.
I mean, they're huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Plus, you need people to go down.
Oh, yeah.
Things to
fair.
go down.
No, they have the pipe laying ships, right?
And the pipes don't go all the way down. They just go like
Onto the seabed, right?
No, well, it depends of how deep the seabed is, but I don't think they would go like.
Mariana Trench.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Right,
think they
right,
just
right.
basically go down to like, it's not going to get run over by something, right? So,
Fair.
yeah, but you'd think like a sinking ship. Maybe that's why pipes break. You never know. Anyway, interesting conversations that we know nothing about. Hello. We're probably about ready to head back. I think you've got
I want to do one more for Sharpie, but I'm still working on it. So please.
one more for Sharpie will be appearing shortly. So we're gonna
Keep going. I'll figure out.
yeah, return back. I'm just gonna sort out my screen so we're ready to go, and then we'll be ready to do it. So let's get everything ready. Ready.
And in case you're wondering, yes, that is an underwater fire.
Oh, are you talking about the massive one?
People can't see it.
Oh, dang it.
Okay, cool. Right. So the morning comes about, and relatively quickly, you are. Sonali says, in about 3, maybe 4 minutes, the space is going to disappear. So, not wanting to rush anybody with them wanting tea or anything else, but you may want to
Get out.
leave, exit, do stuff. Not entirely sure what happens if somebody's inside when it stops, but probably nothing bad. But you know, I'm sure it's
Okay.
fine. That's just.
Hey, sorry, I don't suppose I've got like 10 minutes to do an inspiring speech for everybody here.
If you wanted to, you could do that when you get up.
Okay, it's all right. I'll save it.
No, you can. You
Oh, I
can.
could?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I could.
That was a yes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That was a yes, absolutely.
Like girls, they say like no. It's just like so fucking confusing, man. Like, I don't get it.
I'm right here, Barra.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like, does she
sorry.
see?
I'm
Does
right
she hear
here,
that?
Barra.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hi, abs. Okay.
Nice abs.
Thanks. Okay. Okay. All right. This song is inspired by a friend of mine back home in Nagaranda. His name's Sharpie. He's like a sort of scribe. Anyway, here's a song for him. Okay, I hope it inspires you as much as it does me. Because it's not very good. So I rushed it out. But pretend. 'Cause you're Sharpie and you came along, and we're glad that you subscribed. That's the truth.
'Cause you're shopping.
We are now on a quest, and we should get back on the move.
Yes, you're shopping.
And we're underwater trying to find a freaking crown.
And they're shopping.
Hope that we will stay alive and we won't all go down. Yeah.
Shopping, 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 shopping. Damn.
That's very shoppy. Okay. Yeah.
Not to be confused with, of course, the online retailer Shopee.
Yeah, no,
though,
Oh.
please do sponsor us.
Shopee.
Yes, please do.
Shopee.
Oh,
No.
gosh. The only one that's more addictive gets into my head is of course the Don Don Donkey song.
Shopee.
I think if you work there, you just come out with brain damage.
It's strong, but I think definitely there's some level of ignoring
I
that.
certainly
sound.
would.
Yeah.
I would be like,
Trauma. Yeah.
Back on
Moving
the
on.
move.
Wait, so what does the song give us now?
You have 14, I think, 10 hit points.
14? Yeah.
15.
15 10 hit points.
God.
Yes, 15 10 hit points.
It's level plus charisma bonus, right?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
15.
Yes.
Mm.
I knew that. Okay.
Awesome. So, let's see what's going on here. I need to turn this on. Oh, wait.
So just tuning my bass guitar. Sounds like all kinds of things.
Marshall's still in his little statuette, right?
Yeah, but he can't even drown in the water.
No, he's
Marshall?
not real. He's
No,
not
Marshall
real.
wouldn't drown.
Okay.
Marshall's not a. There you go.
He's an icon.
Okay. Anyway, so do
Cool.
you want to call Marshall or maybe call him later?
Later.
Okay.
So, yes, please. So Bob is currently, I believe, now full-size Bob.
Oh.
And so, as everybody kind of exits out, and he can, because it's a magic door, he can fit through the door as well. You then find yourself in a corridor with now a full-size Bob. And full-size Bob is rather large. And, appears to be a goose right now because we don't have a griffin on Telstra. But that's fine. So you find yourselves piled out into a corridor. The moment passes. You look around. You see, Snarly's there. Sam Wilson's there. And the two others are there. And Malena is not there.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sonali, like your client, the person who hired us, who hired you to protect her, and who we've been indirectly hired to protect her. She's not here.
What?
Malena?
Where is
Yes.
the princess?
What princess?
Somebody's you wanna use some detect magic? Maybe.
It takes 10 minutes to cast unless I use a spell slot.
Uh,
Can we?
Oh shit.
I roll insight.
I think somebody to modify her memory. Modify memory. That was a 2. Modify memory only works on.
Natural 20.
Wow.
She seems genuinely confused by what you're talking about.
Okay. Can we go around the rest of the party?
Equally blank stares.
Do you remember why you're here? In the ruins of Nagaranda?
Yes, we're looking for the Jade Diad.
For who?
Our client.
Who's your client?
is-
Okay.
That's it.
Dispel magic.
Sure.
I cast it on Sonali.
Second.
And I burn a level 1 spell slot for detect magic straight away.
Okay. So roll a d20 for me.
Sonali! Come to your senses, Sonali!
What are you talking about, Barra?
Oh shit.
That's with my spell modifier.
Yep. You basically you roll d20, you add your spell modifier to it.
Shit.
What's your spell mod?
What is it?
Let me find it for you. I believe it would be on this page. +5.
That's a 12.
But regardless, she looks at you and goes,
Shit.
yeah, I mean, who hired us anyway?
Hey, could you use some
I
help?
presume you're here because we were hired by the same people, right?
Could I use some help here, bro?
Yeah, I cast detect magic.
No, I'm asking for guidance if you want, but you can cast detect magic or something.
Yeah, then I toss you a guidance.
Okay.
Is there any magic around this?
I mean, there's the magic that's on them. Bob is magical. They've got magical items on them.
Looking for enchantment magic specifically.
Oh, you got a present.
From who?
C01E036.
Oh, Swedian, thanks! Oh,
For Barra.
is that a... Should I roll again, or...
For what? Sorry.
I think you just give me advantage. I don't know whether it's in time.
So I'm gonna let you not waste it.
Okay.
So hold on to that. Because
No!
it's gonna be wasted if you use it because the spell magic doesn't work.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
And you
okay.
didn't know it, so the first cast
Thanks, Swedian.
goes, but I'm not. There's no point wasting somebody's channel points, right? So yeah.
So kind.
Shit.
Well, given that I have, Yrsa has 10 feet blind sight,
Mhm.
what she would like to do is to walk around to see whether she can randomly come into contact with any invisible creatures.
Sure, absolutely.
And concurrently, I'm gonna use my once a day ability on my mask as well. Just in case this is time sensitive, please resolve yourselves first. But in case it's time sensitive, I'm gonna use the same thing. I think mine is see invisibility as well.
You got it? Yep.
Yeah.
18 plus 5 is 23.
There is nobody in this corridor that you're not expecting.
Okay. I
Okay.
asked Bob actually. Bob,
Yeah.
Do you remember yesterday there was a lady inside that had red color skin?
Yeah.
Did you see her?
Yeah.
When did you last see her?
Inside.
Okay. Was this before you sleep or after?
Yes. No, I mean, didn't dream about her.
I mean, when you wake up, did you see her again?
Oh, just now?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh shit.
I was awake during the third watch.
You were.
So, do I recall anything out of the ordinary?
You recall spending some time beating your head against the thing, and you recall a kind of mediocre perception roll.
Oh no.
Oh shit, mine was 15, yeah. Okay, sorry, mine is not in see invisibility, it's blind sight, 30 feet.
So same as.
So I don't see
Yrsa's.
anything. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast sending to the princess. Okay. Athena. Shit, I'm sorry. I mean Sonali. No. As in, I was telling Sonali that I'm.
Okay, fine. In which case.
But I called her by the wrong name.
Yeah, that's totally fine. It's not one of the
Totally fine.
Hey!
Sonali just looks at you and goes,
It's a finer day. It's a finer day to be out in the water. Okay. Okay. I just gonna try and get in touch with your client. Princess, where are you? Tell us what you see, and we'll come find you. Also, who's around you, and when you left the party, Baza.
okay. You concentrate, you focus in on your sending spell. You feel pretty comfortable your spell worked. But there's no response.
Shit, she's on a different plane.
No, the spell works across the planes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You feel very comfortable your spell worked.
She just doesn't. I just don't get a response.
There's no response.
She
What
might not be
if-
able to respond.
What if she went off on her own?
Yeah.
We still remember her. Bob remembers her, but her own people don't seem to.
Hmm.
Maybe she had arranged for their memories to be wiped?
would you be able to locate? We know Jamana's necklace. She had it.
I would need to use this to change my spells.
Oh, never mind. Tell you
That
what.
is just a long rest token. It doesn't. It's fine. I'll let it. It's fine. It's a full long rest.
I can scry first if you're.
Oh yeah, scry first.
Yeah, now that you know, huh?
Okay, hang on. Let me.
While he's doing that, Yrsa is gonna quiz the other party members. Cham. Do you remember that you were escorting somebody?
So, and Champs also says so. We're all experienced enough to figure out that there's a gap in people's perception.
Mm-hmm.
So you're obviously remembering someone and something
Yes.
that the four of us don't remember,
Yes.
and that it's obviously important.
Yes.
But I have no memory of it, obviously.
That's fine. I'm just trying to understand what you remember and what you know. How did you end up here?
I was employed to come here to assist in recovering the jade diadem.
Very good.
And there are 3 parts of the jade diadem, and they are somewhere.
Okay. When you met us yesterday,
Yeah.
what do you remember of the meeting?
I was opening my bag. Oh, you mean inside Sonali's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was opening my bag. I was going through my equipment, as I often do the day before, we do something. And you came over to introduce yourself.
Okay.
Okay. I asked Sonali and the rest of her employees like.
Yeah, they're all there. They're looking for
Okay.
you.
Did you remember? Did your client give anything to you? Did she leave anything with you? Like any items did she entrust to you?
So, yeah, as Cham said, Barra, obviously you have a very clear.
Okay. No, like
understanding.
look in your packs and
Sure.
just see like whether she entrusted anything to you that doesn't belong there, that you don't have a memory of how it got there.
Maybe a contract that was signed by her.
Contract to like like a token of payment.
This is very frustrating. I've got no way of knowing. As in, I don't recall who my client is.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I don't know what of the many things I have might be their possession.
Okay.
Can we look through it and see whether we identify any
Cham,
items?
Aramana, Professor Samuelson, perhaps you can look through your things also and see if there's anything that is out of place, something that doesn't belong to you.
Sure. And they sort of begin the strange process of opening packs underwater.
What is your suspicion, Barra?
No, I need an item to help me describe.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, we can also like have they forgotten totally about the Princess Malena because she's a well-known figure. Yeah.
You haven't mentioned it yet.
Okay. Does the Princess Malena sound familiar to you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, she's
Right.
sort
Sonali,
of the Civilized Empire.
she's your client. Okay. Like conjure her image in your mind and just look amongst your items. Okay, I'm gonna try and scry for her. Do you
I've no reason to doubt you,
okay.
except every reason to doubt you, because I have no idea.
Yeah,
that
I
could be
understand.
true. But obviously something's not okay right now.
Yep. Okay. So I mean, if we look through the items and they look through the items, is there anything that might belong to Princess Malena? A contract, an item of clothing, that they hold like a towel or something like that. They hold.
As Sonali looks through her pack, she comes back and she says, I've got nothing. And then there's a point where Samuelson sort of says, I do have this. And he
What's
sort
that?
of he has a dagger in his hand. It's it's in a sheath, right? It's sort of got a dagger in his hand. He goes, it doesn't seem like it's mine.
Can I roll history to see whether that looks like something that might be from a civilized empire, either history or whatever you think is.
I mean, it's a pretty simple rondel dagger, meaning that like it's a long, thin dagger with
Okay.
a big haft at the end. It's designed for punching through armor. There's nothing about it that immediately. It's not got a crest on it. It's not got a property of Princess Malena or anything on it. It's just notable because he said, "Well, I don't think this is mine."
Okay, we show it around the rest of the group. Like, does this belong to any of you?
This might be it, Barra.
I'm gonna need help from your god.
All right. What do you use to perceive?
What? I think I use, was that wisdom? I don't know. Intelligence? Like a...
So they get to make a save, and then after the save, you then have to roll perception normally.
Okay. So.
Or I could use Suedian's advantage. Could I turn it to disadvantage against you?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
That costs double.
That costs double, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, I can give you advantage
Give me
on
guidance,
wisdom
just give me
checks.
guidance.
Guidance? That's enough?
I think so.
Okay.
Because I already have an advantage on anything I choose, you see.
Sure.
Okay.
So, yeah, Yrsa, go with
While
you.
the spell is being cast, Yrsa will update the rest of the group. So, yesterday, our group met your group. You were escorting the Princess Malena, who was here to search for the jade diadem. We rested in Sunali's special room, and the brothers and us, we took watches. But somehow, when we woke up today, the princess is missing, and all of you seem to not remember even her existence on this expedition.
I'm,
I swear upon all that is, I believe in and love, that I am speaking the truth.
I entirely believe you. It's far too much of a... It's too ridiculous to be anything else. But also I have no recollection at all. Therefore, all I can say is myself, Cham.
Aramana?
I was actually trying to remember Sanderson's name.
Samuelson?
Samuelson, thank you.
Samuelson.
That's why I said Sanderson. That's why I was like stuck on Sanderson. Sanderson? No. Samuelson,
I
Nagaranda.
even forgot his name.
Are in some way compromised right now. That's not great. If our client, you say our client's Princess Malena, which is implausible but possible, then why would we, why do this to us?
I am not sure whether she did it to you in order to go off to search for the item on her own, or if she might have been taken and then whoever took her did this to you. But it's very interesting that it's only the four of you, four of you who are affected and we are not. So I guess, that is the mystery I cannot solve because I'm not very smart.
So we must have known something that you didn't know.
Which is where we're supposed to go next.
do you remember where we're supposed to go to find the item?
Yeah, of course. It's in 3 pieces. They're in... Oh.
Okay. Look, first of all, I'm gonna ask Bob, how you can you can magically transport to people, is that only restricted to the 4 of us or anybody you've met before?
Huh?
How you took Yrsa to find Kaman last time when he was lost?
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did. It's only for party members and only once a week. So
Shit.
we used it.
Okay. I take the likeness of Malena from you as well, just in case there's not a dagger. And then I'm holding on to these things. I take my crystal ball, so I'm holding on to 3 things. I'm essentially going here we go. And I attempt to scry.
You can do it.
So you have to roll a save. So it's a with 17 save, but the save modifier is, so if I have a connection, so it is not normally with 17, but then possession, if I have a possession of garment, so that's 4. So that would be 21, I guess. If it's just a likeness, it's 19. If I know her first hand, then it's nothing. I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that would be, it's either a +4 or +2, depending on whether that's a dagger.
You got it. Okay. Cool.
Ooh.
So you have a moment and your vision zooms out. And there's a moment where you see, just for a flash, the morning sun and everything else, and there's a quick exposure, and you can just see in relief the ruins of Nagdrin underneath you, and they're large. And then as there's a blur as you slam into the water, and it's not one where you can really tell the direction or the motion, but just slams you into the water and you disorient for a second, and then a second later, make a perception roll for me.
Oh. So I have the guidance, yeah? And I've also got advantage, thanks, Swedian.
If you're using it, roll twice. Roll your
If you're
advantage.
using
You can't-
it,
Why don't I roll the guidance first? Can I roll the guidance first?
No. No.
technically it's all at once.
It's all at once.
Yeah.
So gamey, these folks. I love
You
them
roll
to bits, but
D4
just
with
like, well, what about if I did it with my eyes closed? Go on.
And the D4?
Okay. That is a perception, right? 28.
Wow.
Wow.
Strong.
Are you
Thanks,
trained in
Swedian.
perception now?
Yeah, I
That's
Were they
why.
both good rolls as well?
No, one was shit.
Ah, thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Swedian.
So, you zoom in, and then there's a point where you see Princess Malena, and she's there, and she sort of appears to be very consciously moving down a dark corridor.
Okay.
And then you sort of, like, it lasts for like 5 minutes, right?
Sorry, let me...
Sorry, I think I have it here. 1 second.
10 minutes.
Casting time is 10 minutes. The
No concentration, 10 minutes.
duration is also 10 minutes. Perfect. So it takes you time to cast it. Right?
Yeah.
So it takes 10 minutes to cast anyway. So in that time, that's when Yrsa's talking with everybody
Yeah.
else, and they're kind of doing the whole game of like putting all
Yeah.
the pieces together thing. And then while you're there, and so you zoom in, and you see over the course of this first few minutes, initially your view is entirely that of Malena's. Right, dark. It's in a corridor. You are moving sort of down this corridor. There is surprisingly not much water in this corridor.
Okay.
Like, you can see there's water on the walls and stuff, like 20 perception, right? But there's actually, she's breathing air, right? And then there's a point where she steps back through what appears to be like almost like an arbitrary barrier, like a membrane, and steps back into the water, right? And so he carries on.
I'm narrating this to who I think will be most familiar with the area, which is Samuelson and Tsunami, as this happens, in case they recognize
Sure.
Lacey. Yeah.
Sure. At the moment, what you're seeing is, as you're narrating this whole stuff, right? They're not going to talk to you because it's breaking your concentration.
Yeah.
Right? So as you keep looking further, you see Malena kind of walks into this larger sort of chamber, and there's a moment where, in this chamber, a sunken well, almost in the middle of this large sort of stone chamber. It's dark, but you can, there's enough light that's given away by things, and that's your first clue, right? That there's light that's coming from different directions, right? But then, secondly, as these globes of light appear in this room to like light it up, you see that there is a spectral presence that comes out of the center of this well. How convenient. Make just a straight intelligence roll for me.
Okay.
You're smart. You're really smart.
I
Yeah,
am,
he's
okay,
super
I am.
intelligent.
I'm super intelligent.
You are super intelligent.
Super.
Super.
Freaking boss. Good. Hang on, sorry. Intelligence.
+4.
No, there's a 7 then.
So, you figure you should be able to recognize that person, but it's just a bit too far away.
Okay.
Like, despite the fact you can see them clearly, you just, where do I know that face from? Where do I know that face from?
Is there anything that I perceive so I can remember it for later? Like this small,
It
like
is
a race.
yeah, absolutely. It is an elven face,
Elven face.
but you can't place.
Okay, I'm just gonna remember proper, like because my perception
20
is pretty
perception roll, pretty good, right?
So,
So you
like,
can.
high. What kind of elf? Color of hair,
They're a spectre, so it's more of a
length of
you
hair.
can see that they've got pointy ears, long hair, and they're in some form of undead form right now.
Pointy eyes, like round eyes, Nice smile.
Good hair.
Dead eyes.
Okay,
Very,
okay.
very undead eyes.
Oh dear.
And not good hair because the hair flows behind them, and as it does so, there is clearly a brief discussion
Okay.
between, because scrying, I don't believe it's clear
No,
audience. You
only
can't
his
hear, you can only
thing
see, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Any
So,
recognizable, just items, diadem,
not with the roll.
clothing?
That's why.
Ah,
That was what the roll was for. The roll
Okay.
was for like, do you recognize this
Okay, okay.
person anyway? And you don't with the 7, I'm afraid, at all, right?
Mm.
You feel like you should, but you don't. Probably because actually you're spending your time looking to see as not just Malena, but the few people that she's with kind of flank out behind her.
Wait, she's with people?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As you
Okay.
notice, because that's probably why you can't recognize this person, as a battle begins to ensue
What?
Like,
What?
What do these people look like?
between Malena, a band of sea elves that are with her,
Oh, shit.
and this spectral entity.
What?
So, I see. So, basically, Malena and Sea Elves versus Spectral Entity.
Malena and sea elves versus spectral entity. And there's time as you see the spectral entity kind of brings forth magic and casts fire and ice and various bits through, and conversely, Melena's casting spells. And you hadn't noticed this before because she seemed quite happy to let Sonali do all this stuff, right? And so were some of the sea elves, and then a few of them charged forward, and that's where the disappears. Now you
Okay.
can ask some details if you want to, because with that perception roll, that's very good.
Okay.
But that's what you see.
The Sea Elves, are they wearing the same symbol I noticed last night?
Very, very similar to.
And were they
ones-
wearing the same symbol? Do I notice?
Oh,
on the
that's a
wall?
great question, actually. You see that certainly one of them is. Yes.
The spells that the Spectre was casting,
Mhm.
do I recognize any of
Make
them?
an Arcana check.
You can do this.
Oh my god. Oh, bad rules. Mm-hmm.
Skip.
Arcana.
+6.
10.
10. You like it's a reasonable battle. So you see, there's a magic missile there. There's a few other kind of magical bolts. Initially, there's a chill touch. A few other things like that, right? But there's no there's a couple of other complex spells that appear,
Okay.
but you don't quite see them. But they, seem to have an effect like a fireball.
Okay. Okay, how many? Because I need to tell party how many sea elves are with her.
That you saw.
Yeah.
6.
6. Okay. What other details should I ask for? Did she look before the battle? Did she look disheveled in any way? Did she look like she was taken? I mean, probably not.
No, she looked like she was striding down this corridor to confront something.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for details of the place, so I'm gonna see whether Sonali or Samuelson are familiar with it.
Sure.
So it's a cavern, and there is a well where the creature appeared.
That's right, yeah.
Anything else I noticed about there? Any symbols? Any furnishings?
Yes, if anything, it's clearly was some sort of you don't even need to ask tonight about this. Probably you've been read enough things. It was some sort of shrine or burial memorial of one sort or another. But because you rolled so high, like that would normally be quite obscured to you. But it was actually, you could pick up on it. You could see the symbology. You could see that there were statues here. That there
Okay.
were things that had fallen over.
Okay.
And I would say that it's a they'd invaded the burial chamber of someone.
So, okay, but do I see any symbols? Any other symbols around the space? Okay.
Although your perception was good enough, nothing you recognized.
Okay, so I think using my brain,
Ah,
I'm
great.
going to imagine that I think first of all, okay, I'm describing so as I'm like it's essentially football commentating. Okay, so they're in burial chamber. Oh no, she's got 6 on her side, and like, I'm essentially narrating all this to Sonali and Samuelson and the whole party, and I'm gonna infer that it's one of the people I saw in my vision who sundered the thing, the elf that sundered it. Did I notice whether the elf was male or female? With my
Female.
perception. Okay.
So it's hard to tell. Female elf seemed likely.
Okay.
Elf, you noticed elf,
Mm.
and then you were like, where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? Shit.
So
hang
the
on.
ghost was
Sea elves?
probably-
What the fuck are
Oh,
there
makes
sea elves
sense.
in here for? Right?
Yeah.
So
So
that
you-
was, yeah.
I tell all this to the party and to Samuelson and friends, and ask them where's the burial chamber of. Yes, I will know this. The name of the elf who sunded the thing. There were two of them actually. There were two elves.
Nagaranda.
Yeah. There was one named Sohani, I think.
Sohani,
And then
yeah.
one named Nagara, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And then does this ring a bell to any of them?
Samuelson says, Nagara, like the prophecy of Nagara.
Yeah. Do you know where her burial chamber, his or her burial chamber might be, or Sohani's?
No, but I feel I should. It seems like something I would know.
Again. Okay. So they don't even.
Why don't it? That's.
Okay. I think we need to break out Marshall to try and sniff to see where she's gone.
Does Marshall work that way? Hold on.
Marshall worked there.
Marshall's helped us to detect Ryaka things before.
Okay, let's see. The onyx dog.
Figurine of wondrous power.
It doesn't actually say. It has dark vision, intelligence of 8, it can see invisible creatures. We used it mainly to see invisible creatures.
Okay. Well. So I mean, can I describe the hallway which she went down and the curtain that parted, the membrane of water? Does that sound familiar to either to oh no, I forgot my girlfriend's name. Sonali or Samuelson?
What is happening?
Too many names.
So they're both like.
It's been wiped from their memories. They can't remember it. They might have known it before, but they don't know it now.
So
Do we still have the scroll with
where
us?
are we?
Yeah.
Like I know we're in Nagran, but where are we right now?
We are in a gatehouse.
We're next to this. I point to the populace.
So is there one of the things here?
What things?
It
Sorry,
might be because we're camped right next to it.
Sorry, what things?
The diadem.
Yeah, okay, so she mentioned that all 3 pieces of the diadem were in the ruins of Nagran.
Right. And so it's one of the pieces where we are.
Yeah, I think she mentioned that, yes.
So if we get it, she would come to us.
Or she could be going for that now, like the nearest one. That makes the most sense.
So
Or we can go towards her.
I suppose we should. I gestured the populace, try to get in there.
I mean, which way? No, the portcullis is the way in. So
Oh.
you come in and you're in a corridor, right? So,
There. What's down this corridor?
So they don't remember any of this at all. Okay.
Do any of them have any sort of like books or notebooks, notations? Did they write down
As Yrsa is looking for this,
maps?
I'm gonna ask me and the high perception person to look for tracks, like from where she was in the room, right? But I mean, we're gonna look around to see which direction she might have gone.
So it's very, very hard to track people underwater. You can make a survival roll at disadvantage.
I am going to guidance myself.
I'm not good at guide. I'm not. Can I assist?
And
How
then,
would you assist?
No, it's
Are
okay.
you?
It's alright. I'll use enhanceability.
So, jack of all trades is a very useful ability, but generally, you have to be proficient to assist
No, it's okay.
when it's difficult.
I'll use enhanceability.
However, sorry, what did you say? Sheena? You were asking about?
I forgot.
Yeah, me too. No, you are
Notes and notebooks.
notes.
Oh, yes. Do they
Samuelson
have
says,
maps?
"Oh, the others look and go. No, I don't keep a journal." But Samuelson says, "Oh, but I would have a journal." And then he stops and he goes,
Yeah,
my
your son will
bag?"
help him with.
Oh,
What?
shit.
And he looks for his bag and he goes, "Have you seen my bag? Have you got my bag of holding? Have you any of you got my bag of holding?
Sorry.
I don't have my bag of holding with me.
Oh, she
Okay.
took that.
I
Okay.
I'm sorry, my friend, but you have been robbed.
Can you use your
No.
if
why would you? I just keep my research in there. That's all.
Yeah, and she needed your research to find where the locations of the diadem pieces are.
if the dagger belongs to her, can you use
Something
your-
was done to you to erase your memory.
I've used
if we can somehow undo that, we might be able to,
Yeah, but
do you know what might cause them to lose their memory? I mean, I assume it's some kind of magic.
I thought it was modified memory, but I
It certainly would have been something that she prepared a long time ago and that she executed without them knowing.
okay. So you wanna roll your survival?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I've cast enhanceability for wisdom, guidance myself, and say, come on, Eijnar. Surely there's a way. 14 survival. 23.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
You initially are scanning around. What's rolling the other dice, by the way?
Sorry?
You rolled a disadvantage. Which one? So you rolled the
Oh,
higher
is it
one.
disadvantage or you've got to roll?
Or was that disadvantage? Yeah.
Yeah, I use enhanceability for wisdom.
Oh, which gives you advantage, so nets out.
Yeah,
got
nets
it.
out,
Fine. Sorry, got it. Makes sense. Okay, so you sort of scanning the water, and two weird things happen. The first is you're like, how odd, and then you remember that night you had that dream, and you sort of tasted the blood in the water.
Right.
It's a very similar kind of sense. You get a similar sense of like.
Oh.
Almost not like you're smelling the blood, but almost like you're able to, with that roll 23, you're just able to like feel. Interesting. Yeah.
There's a primal sort of
Yeah, sort of like a
gut instinct.
electricity or magnetic fields or the blood or whatever it is that's in the water, the way that a shark is able to move in water.
I raise my hand for attention. I'm onto something. I'm going to start tracking now. And you see Kaman start to swim off.
While you're walking, I run after you and I sing a song. And you, I'm like,
So before you do, the first thing is the direction you would go is out of the portcullis into the rest of Nagjuan.
Right. I'm exiting the portcullis.
Yep, we will follow you. We will follow you and make sure nothing attacks you. But keep on going.
Okay.
While we're hustling, can I sorry, Kosi,
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
don't mean to interrupt, but then we might need Kie to come out soon. Something is happening. I don't have to yet, but we might have to ask her to come out soon. Also, just to check, right, did you happen to notice the red color skin princess leave the room just yesterday?
Koshi vision.
Answer is yes.
Koshi vision.
Says I don't normally pay too much attention,
I understand.
and we were having a nice conversation.
Yeah, it was very nice.
But I vaguely remember, like you were sleeping, and I vaguely remember at one point there was some chatter
Oh.
inside, and then the princess, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, there seemed to be a point where she left.
So nobody came in, right? She just chatter, then she go out.
Says well, it's been more than that. I think she went around and specifically spoke to people and then left.
Oh. Okay. Thank you very much. That gives us a lot of.
She didn't speak to any of your party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that's how we still remember and they don't. She basically went around casting spells to make them forget.
If only we could all do that, eh?
Yeah. No lah, a life well lived, sometimes you want to remember even the bad things. But hold on,
You know, that is an interesting conversation, though, isn't it? Because when
Oh,
you've
no.
lived life as like a sword for 8,000 years,
sorry,
it's
Everything okay?
Sorry, Kochi.
Yeah.
I need to do work.
I see. Oh, really?
Are you talking to the sword?
Okay.
Did he see?
Do you need me to get Kie back?
It would be nice if you can.
Okay. Can we still talk every
Of
day?
course.
Okay, that would
Do
be
I have
nice.
to hold you in order
You
to
do,
talk?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll let her know.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, so about did you
yes.
see you saw the princess? Like that seemed to be what you were talking to.
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Did
So-
you see which direction she went? It's just so like.
No, I mean he's a sort lah, so he know that she left the room, but she
Okay.
also went around and talked to all of them and made them
Okay.
forget.
Okay, let's follow Kaman.
Okay, follow command.
You get a moment as the bearded dwarf Kershi appears, whilst you are
To the bearded halfling.
probably in a. No, she's not. She's clean shaved before she went
Yeah,
to Riaka.
She's still wearing the belt though.
She shaved for date night.
Oh.
Oh my god! Did you guys just get that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, are you
I
kidding me?
shaved like before I knew I was going to see Riaka. It's because of the puke thing. That's why I shaved it off. It was just coincidence that I was going to see him that night.
Sure. Sure.
Always shave before big date, friends.
Ah!
Or not, I don't know. Maybe he likes it very expensive. Don't judge. No kings are judged.
Now,
Okay, I sing a song to him. All right, you can do it. Like it's all on you now. All by myself. It's all on you. All on myself. Give them what for. You better. You inspired?
Barra, try to concentrate.
Okay.
good on everybody, all by myself. But I'm not gonna get that out of my head for a
Celine
week now.
Dion.
Yeah, Celine Dion. Oh dear. So Koshi does appear and goes, I'm terribly sorry to interrupt your budding, whatever the hell it is. But your friends need you on the surface. Well, the surface. On the surface of the sword, anyway.
Surface
No.
of the sword.
I mean,
I was
what
just
did you say
checking,
again?
It doesn't have to be now, but we might need her soon.
Your friend Yrsa says maybe not now, but maybe soon. Which admittedly is, I would say, really a delightfully vague statement. So yeah, whenever you're free, they might be dying right now. It's fine. They might be fine too. Very unclear.
Okay, thanks for the message.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you two are doing.
What are we doing?
Fuck that, so.
Rolly.
What do you want to be doing?
I don't know. Honestly, neither of us have said anything beyond actual training.
Yeah, there's a lot of body language going on.
Yeah, so a lot of looks, I think, but nothing's happened.
There's the block, and it takes too long.
Yeah.
100%. There's a lot of moves and then counter moves and then moments where it's
And then lock hands.
and then you'll move away and then they'll be like. Now, so leaving you in that because I ain't living there. We return back to.
Are you deciding to come out or not?
I will, but maybe after this, we'll finish that bit of training and then I'll leave. But it's not too long.
How long?
It'll feel like
No.
3 minutes in the sword.
So 3. You're gonna finish that bit of training in 3 minutes.
Yeah, because I will shorten.
So basically, you're leaving immediately. Is what you're saying.
No, 3 to 5
Because
minutes.
Koshi shows up and goes, "Hey, you're going," and Ryaka's like, "Cool." So we carry on training. You're like, "Yeah, we've got to train for 3 to 5 minutes," and he's gonna kick your ass. Because what's 3 to 5 minutes gonna do?
We'll just finish up.
Do a plank.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
No.
3 minutes.
She do a plank. She do a plank for 3 minutes.
Ryaka's like, 2 minutes? What do I do with the other 2? When you get to 2,500 years old. Okay. but-
Efficiency.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, the point is that you're leaving immediately, right?
Yes.
Right.
And a bit grumpily, but I
Sure. Understood. He's like, you should ask Koshi if. Yes. Never mind.
I was planning to. So since I'm leaving immediately, I'm leaving with Koshi, right?
No, he disappeared. He showed up, gave a message, and fucked off. He's like, I don't need to see your fucking teenage angst.
Okay, so as I leave, or maybe like I've left and I want to ask Koshi whether Yakun can come out of the sword.
Oh yeah, she could be very useful now. Useful now.
Wrong brother, but useful still.
Yeah. You'd be very useful. Come out, Yrsa.
You control the actions of the people in this sword, and you control the actions of the sword. So, yes, it just may require you to use some of the energy of the sword.
So when the bandit was tormenting me, that was my doing?
I mean, it was your uncontrolled doing, yes.
Your guilt.
Eat a
soul.
Eat a soul. Eat a soul.
Is that actually the answer?
What Koshi's saying is that the bandit was able to kind of leak out
Yeah.
because of your lack of bonding with the sword.
Oh.
Because you weren't accepting
Mm.
anything at that time. You didn't even know, right? Now it's sort of much more of a. You haven't had any nighttime visitations since then,
Yeah.
right? And so, well, not like that, and so
They're
it's
not
now
like
very
that.
much more a kind of up to you in some ways. This is what Koshi says. You just may have to like eat some souls to make it happen.
Main quest.
Okay. Noted.
Let me feed your little souls for my love life.
It's very expensive booty call.
Before I
Body call.
Booty call.
just before I left Ryaka, I said, "I'll see you soon."
I'd
Sooner.
like that.
Yeah, sooner than before.
Cool. Party. So as you guys swim on, you find yourself coming out past this gatehouse and looking around.
I'm gonna assume that Sonali and Samuelson and the brothers are coming along.
Oh shit.
They're not all like swimming out after you. You've got a swim speed. They haven't.
Sorry, thanks for joining Kie 90. Didn't know you were still on. We owe you a song. Sorry. We owe you a song. We'll give you a song next time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good night.
Night.
Like you're rapidly leaving Barra behind, right? Because Barra doesn't have a swim speed, right? So
I'll slow down a little.
Can we get on my baby?
Bob can't even get out at the moment. You need to shrink him again.
I'll shrink him.
So yeah, right. But you've swum off, right? So like you guys will have to go back and sort it out. So you have a choice at this point, right? Which is like it's already starting to become. You've got this trace in the water, and you've got this sensation, this feeling. It's leading you away from here,
Right.
and as you look out across, it's leading you pretty much straight out into open water.
Glancing back very quickly, are they unable to keep up?
It's more that like Bob is full size on the other side. Like there's like you can go after Sonali. Sorry, Malena, right? Presuming it's Malena. You can make an insight check for me.
Insight it is.
Do we need to go to the outside or do we stay on the
27.
Okay. Barra's vision was a few minutes ago. Wherever Malena is, she's done fought something.
Right.
Vaguely, really you don't know what it is, right? It's not near here. So Malena's gone for a few hours.
Right.
So it would take you time to get wherever she's going, and you're not even sure, maybe you follow this path to outside, but now you're in the open sea. Right? So there's a question of where are you going to go in this direction versus there's possibly a jade diadem fragment here. And it's kind of up to you. Like, it'll take you a round or so to get back in to grab Bob and grab everyone else, and that's entirely viable. But there's a good chance that you're going to get, 300 meters that way and lose the scent altogether.
I turn to Barra and explain the situation to her and say,
Okay.
Look, gonna assume that if we have at least one piece of the puzzle, then she's gonna come back for us.
Okay, let's go.
So we're gonna have to go back inside.
Okay.
That's what I think we should do.
Okay, I don't know how we're gonna find the item, but okay. So we go. Supposed to be we go.
We find it by going in.
Okay.
As you head back inside, you see that there's a this corridor. Okay. There's the corridor that you were in, and I just need to know north or south, folks. That's up or down, in fact, technically.
Do we have any sense of which side may be better?
In short, right now you can choose to go and scout out a little bit down here, but the reality is that both seem similar to you. You didn't get much further. One leads off in the corridor that ends in this way, and one leads up the corridor that ends this way, and you didn't explore them last night. So.
How far apart are they? I mean,
Of the end to end. 120 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna start mapping this in my head and leaving marks as we go.
If we split up, I can stay in the middle and.
No. Let's go together.
But we have 7 people. You know what I mean? So it's just I don't know whether.
I know, but it's underwater and only Kaman can move normally. Everybody else move very slow. So by the time you know you're in trouble, we swim to you, you dead already.
Also, how long does the reduce spell last?
Oh, he's still normal size now.
Within this area, is he able to stay at full bob size?
Oh shit! Oh yeah, that's right. Because you put the cap on him, didn't you? So he had the whole thing with the cap. That's fine. Yeah, so I was like, oh shit, Bob's drowning. No, he's not. He's fine. He's still sitting there going, I can hang out here. There's fishes. I can eat fishes.
Okay. If Bob's gonna be safe here, we should leave him here because otherwise you're gonna have to keep casting using the wand.
No, but as in Bob full size, can he move within this area? Within the corridor?
Seems to be able to so far.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine. Yeah,
They
sorry.
can. He's filling up the thing, but so far you haven't come to a point where he can't fit.
Is he squashed though? Is he squeezing?
It's not comfy.
Okay.
I would recommend that Yrsa leads because she's a tank.
Yeah. Okay. So, normally I would toss a coin, but underwater I'm not sure that works.
Because we got rogue to scout, eh? I mean, I assume that's what they are.
Oh yeah, that's true. Aramana. I'm assuming that you are probably quite good at looking out for traps and such. Would you like to take the lead? Okay, let's head down this way. I will be behind you.
Which way is this? Up, is it?
This way?
Sure.
As you
We go one way, then we go the other way.
there's a point where you see that you kind of head up to the end of the corridor as a group, and he comes to the end. And he comes back, and a few minutes later, and he goes and looks at his brother and sort of.
We all look at Chum.
And Chum says he says there's a strange steaming room at the end of that one. Then goes the other direction, comes back, and he goes, and there's a locked door at the end of this one that he's unable to go through.
Wow, you got all that from a look. That's quite amazing. Okay.
That's a twins thing, maybe. Who knows?
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, do we want to go into the steam room or the locked door?
Steam room might be dangerous. Locked door seems less trappy.
Let's okay.
Both are terrible options.
Both are terrible options. Like the entire of the NPC party just look at you and go.
No, but obviously the bubbles suggest that there's some sort of hazard, whereas the locked door may present less of a threat.
Well, if there's a lock, that means they're trying to protect something.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
We got thieves' tools, right?
I'm out already, right?
We've got two sneaky types.
Yeah.
So you head over this way.
Is Ryaka out?
No.
He's not.
Okay. She's not out yet. Even.
I'm out.
Oh yeah.
She's now out.
Oh, what?
Sorry,
I just asked.
You scared me.
Okay,
Hi.
because like,
Hi.
Thanks for telling Koshi to.
Ah, yeah, no
hey,
problem.
hey.
Hey.
So like now of all times, like I think we like you know you were talking about wanting to get Ryaka out.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know whether he's familiar with the space, but if he is, it'd be a great time to get him out here right now.
Oh.
Get his guidance.
I haven't tried that
You
yet.
try it. But I mean, we'll go and like figure it out.
Okay.
So I shall update you on what happened.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
So we found the. Oh, you were there.
But yeah, where are we? Where is this place?
Yeah, we are still in the same place that we were yesterday, except we moved a bit down the corridor.
Okay.
The princess woke up in the middle of the night and then
Okay.
made all her people forget about her.
And where the diadem pieces are.
Stole the bag with all the research from Professor Samuelson, and then has now fucked off to go and find the pieces of the diadem with a group of CFs, the same ones that attack us.
So
What?
So nobody knows like what's around this place except maybe your boyfriend.
It's
So
just not my
I
boyfriend.
just get him out.
But in any way, our idea is, or rather Kaman's idea is that we go and find the piece of the diadem that is around here somewhere, in hopes that she'll come and find it, because she needs all three. So if we find the diadem, she will come to us.
So we're just trying to get to the diadem before she does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where is
I'm
she
like
now?
on edge. We don't know.
She is in a chamber with the elven spirit woman, and they are fighting her. I'm assuming she's one of the 3 advisors who are protecting the pieces.
Yep.
Wow, that a lot has happened.
I'm
Um,
cooking Kie.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Don't rush her. This is new to her as well.
I ran off with the rogues to try and unlock the door.
Cool. So you can see that Owen is by the door with his brother, and then looks at you and sort of indicates back to the door, and then says, pulls out a couple of tools and begins to jemmy at it, and then kind of like looks over at you. You're proficient with thieves' tools?
No, I'm a bard.
So in the
But you don't
No,
actually
do you
fully-
remember?
yeah.
No, we've done this before. I played a role where I was a thief, and I was just so into it that I really just got into the spirit of the lock.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would you like to have a go at the lock?
Oh, he's not able to do it.
No, he's just looking at you in a kind of like a,
Do you want to try?
do you want to do this?
Is that why you're
Yes, like-
hovering?
Oh no, I'm just
Yeah,
like.
is that
giving
why
a
you're like
supportive
literally
face.
on
I'm
my
just like,
shoulder? And yeah. He looks at his brother and goes, oh. Stop
Okay.
being like that. I'm going to get a DM screen.
Okay, go on, I want. Okay, so he's not able to unlock the door.
I keep everyone away from the door in case it explodes.
Like she's not talking to me, so I'm like,
Grabby hands.
And Chum looks at you and goes, he doesn't speak. He's not deaf.
oh no, I just thought like he was like he preferred like non-verbal communication. No, okay, like hey, can I borrow the thieves' tools?
So looks at you and goes, hands you the pack.
I look at, come on.
Oh, do you have any other secrets you could offer?
So all 4 of you are by the door right now.
So
Yeah,
I
you
look
have to be, right? So
Yeah, I look at them like, you want to be by the door or not really?
No, I'll be away once I'm done with this.
No lah, I mean, one person open the door, the rest of us can stay behind.
Okay,
I stand there, get hit for no reason, you know what I
He
mean?
said all 4 of you by the door. So okay.
Anyway, you entrust the secret to Eijnar. Einar's
Eijnar.
guidance be with you.
I know.
Run off.
Keeper of secrets. I entrust this secret unto thee. I was always kind of jealous of my brother Taran. Yeah, that's his real name. Like, he was just like so good at school. And, like, for some reason all the girls in Nagaranda liked him. And now like, like my mom likes him best, and it's not fair, like I work really hard. I did sit-ups and planks every day. For some reason it doesn't count for anything with my mum. Anyway, hope he's doing well. I hope I do better than him. Okay.
I go to Barra.
Hey.
Hey,
Sit down. You what?
I'm having a bit of trouble wrapping my head around this getting Ryaka out thing, but this might help. He told me the Dragon Emperor was his brother.
So I think you should get him out. 'Cause he's
No, but
probably
it's
familiar
not
with this
him. He
place.
doesn't.
Yeah, but like, you have to stay over at your brother's house sometimes. Because like, I don't know, because my brother hates me, but other people, they might.
I don't think he knows that much
You
about
can try.
this place. Okay, I'll try.
Okay, I'm going to unlock the
But-
door.
I go to like the back and try to get quiet.
Okay.
What is sleight of hand again?
In this case, it is going to be a thieves' tools check. So it's just a straight d20 plus your dex modifier plus half your proficiency.
Okay, I keep navigating away from it. I'll just roll first.
You find anything?
No, it's fine. Sorry, let me.
As you are at the go back, you sort of like start frowning and talking into your sword a little bit. You hear Koshi go,
Have proficiency plus
yes.
I'm trying to get Ryaka out,
Okay.
just in case. I mean, we're hoping that he can help us identify this place and just help us in what we're trying to do now. Since he knows a little bit about the diadem. And can you help me?
Yes. You'll just have to use some of the ne'er-do-wells inside the Well of Soul.
How many?
I think judging 3 of them would be sufficient.
Wow. 15, by the way.
15? Blink! Oh, fuck. As you snap one of the
Yeah. You have 3 swords. Still got mending?
I know.
Like to.
blink as you fix it back again, and sort of Arwen just looks at you and kind of like a. There's a moment where the door remains there, and a visibly annoyed Sonali just looks at the door, looks at you lot, looks at the door, raises her hand, and just a gush of, well, what would have been fire, but it's actually steam, kind of bolts out of her hand and slams into the door where the lock is, and pops it open. And as you see inside, there's what appears to be a lit chamber.
Ooh.
Promising,
3
promising.
plinths on it.
Oh no, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle.
And the 3 plinths will be described next week when we come back.
No! Okay.
It's so colourful! There's lots of colour and lots of brilliant lighting in there. We'll talk about it next week. But thank you very much, absolutely everybody, on this rainy, stormy night. Thanks everybody who's been watching, and we will see you all on Wednesday when we will take a trip into Hans' warped mind on our midweek mayhem. And then we'll be back here next Monday at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Indeed. And beyond that, I think I might show up as a dog at some point on the internet, but you never know. Because that was really fun last week. But for everybody else, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll leave you with our theme song. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Behold, thine heroes as they observeth the troubled lands and stormy sea. They have no choice, it's national service for Marabanda survey team 3. A goblin captain, sea elven cleric, one small and green, one tall and blue, stoned halfling monk and bard who dedicates its campaign anthem to you. Here sings up all these parties who stream sweet D&D. The folk culture is our name, but you can call us T4C. Asian influence from
transatlantic, actually.
Anyway, this is our party and we're actually very fun.